Hello, and welcome to Victory Road Season 1, Number 2 here at Balance Patch.
Post-Evo episode.
Yep. Post-Ebola episode.
Yeah.
Because we are a little deserted because a whole lot of people got sick. Just a tremendous amount of people.
Whole lot of COVID. And it's all the Marvel players' fault. It's spread from the Marvel Salty Sweet.
Should never have asked when is Marvel. It's the curse. Something always happens. That's what we get for denying the ghost all those years ago.
Yeah, it was the curse. This is one of his curses.
Well, here we are with a whole bunch of people, and even more people are trickling in. There's Nelbomb, there's Zaf. That'll be a pretty reasonable bracket.
Yeah.
Is Zaf going to take our money today again? Who knows?
Probably, but maybe someone will stop him. Maybe Bad Stone can beat him this time.
Maybe not. So yeah, don't know when the first matches are going to happen. Tournament just started, and as you might be able to see, Dan has vacated once again.
He's coming back.
So what's our bracket looking like? Can we have that? Can we take a look?
Give me 1 second. I'll bring it up for you guys.
I know I'm playing Nail Bomb round 1. I'm 1-0 on him in tournament, but that was like week 1. I don't know how much better he's gotten. I hate fighting DJ.
Yeah. Drive, rush, jab the character.
Why don't you guys give us, while I bring up this bracket, your Evo thoughts?
That shit was tight.
Mena is one of the best to ever do it. Goddamn, he was. Every single game goes to last game, last round, last interaction. He just pulls something out from nothing.
I think the only set that didn't go to last game was Punk and Haitani. Yeah. Punk kind of ran over Haitani.
I thought that was really weird because you saw Haitani play against Mena immediately after, and it was just like he was a different person. I don't know what happened with Punk, but
Punk doesn't need modern. He just is a good player.
I don't know. He says he keeps getting drills instead of DP, so maybe he does need modern.
Yeah, that's just Street Fighter 6.
Here we are. We put our inputs, and we let God decide what comes out. That was a really interesting thing, is a lot of people have been memeing about the supers, and then you actually watch Evo Top 6. You watch people who have some of the best execution in the world. Like, Tokido does not drop things, and yet, there he was. He didn't get a super in the corner. Mena didn't get a super in the corner. I think the only person that didn't get a wild drop was Kakeru, and he got destroyed by the spike, not...
Yep. But I think it's a glitch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a glitch. Yeah. Like, the game just decided not to work right.
It's okay.
It's fascinating.
JP going 0-2 in top 6, I'm fine with that. Especially the two Kens. Like, that's Ken's
the
come up.
Spirit.
That's Ken getting his wife back.
Ken getting his wife and his kid back. Ken having...
we're just doing a couple last-minute sign-ups. We were supposed to start at 4, but a couple last people are trickling in, so we're just taking care of them.
Turn
time. Yeah, so, just talk about Evo and the god of Mena.
Well, we'll toss somebody on there.
I know no one likes watching Zero May Cry, but I was hype watching Matt Evasion make his run through top 6. That was so hype. Boston in top 2 of Marvel. I don't care where he lives. He's from Boston. Yeah. That was a Boston top 2.
And Dragon Ball. Kite beating the shit out of Fenrich.
Kite got, what,
That's
4th?
Incredible. Yeah, he got, I think he got 5th. Oh, okay. When doesn't he bring his Evo medal? Does he have his Evo medal right now?
He should just wear it around his neck at all times.
Absolutely, because he deserves it. I remember watching, right as he got into top 6, and he said, "I don't know how I'm doing this, but I'm doing it." Which
just gets up on stage. I don't know what I'm doing here,
but I'm gaming. He ran out of steam, he says, which is fine. It's
running out of steam in Evo top 6. That's fine. You still did good.
Yeah, especially after you've been playing all day Saturday, and then you have one really exhausting set, and then it goes. I mean, I've had that happen. ECT last year, everything I had was scheduled the same day, so I just played for straight 8 hours. And I'm in DNF, I make top 32 winners, and then I make it to top 16, and I am out. My energy has left the building. I can't block these instant overheads anymore. DNF. Maybe
You know-
one day.
You know what I was really mad about at Evo?
Oh?
You remember after Top 6 at Marvel? And they brought that guy up for an announcement? All
That's
I'm
just
saying
mean.
is that's
That's mean.
something I would throw hands over that. They really said, yo, we got an announcement right after Marvel Top 8. And that guy came up and talked about a Grand Blue versus story mode thing. Like, hands have been thrown for less.
Hands have been thrown for less. Hands have been thrown at Evo for less. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
He was the most hated man in the building. And he was just doing his job. I feel bad. But,
Yeah.
you know, Evo shouldn't have had him right after Marvel Top 8.
You should have said, there's nothing. Let's just talk about Chipotle. Everybody loves the Chipotle.
Yeah, every time people cheered when the Chipotle ad came on, I was like, yeah, let's go.
You know, all these years of people saying, oh, we got to be more esports. We got to have PCs so that we get hardware manufacturers and whatever. And in the end, the actual sponsors that roll up are just food.
Yeah.
It should have always been
it is what
food.
it is.
Like, Red Bull has been there forever. Red Bull supports us, supports our events, supports everybody's events, it feels like. And Chipotle is the next frontier.
Yeah.
I want to partner with El Jefes down the street.
All right, our last entrants are here,
Cool.
and we have a bracket.
Ooh, we have a
Which-
bracket. Let's have a look at it.
Look at that. It's like this is a tournament.
Things
Hope you guys are good
shuffled
today.
around, so
Yeah,
they'll-
we're looking at the bracket for ants here on the stream.
Yeah,
but it's
and
okay.
then maybe
Hold on, I got you.
There we go.
Yeah,
There's
so we have
Zaf, seated high as
Yeah.
always.
Zaf's here.
I'm probably still
Norja-
fighting Nail Bomb round 1. That's
Nor-
fine.
Yeah.
Norjask is here. We have Mr. Big, Mr. Kataragi on the mic is here. Billy Badstone is here. Let's see
Kite.
here. Kite is
Kite,
here.
Evo finalist Kite.
Evo finalist. The first person in New England since
Take
2007,
that.
I think.
Boston got 2 top 8s and 2 dead games. I'll take it.
Oh, yep. You got a shout out to Evasion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Evasion making top 8 at Marvel 2. Top 2.
Top 2.
Top 2.
You know, you hate seeing Zero May Cry mirrors, but I was hyped.
Shout outs to a Dapper Hobo. What up,
In the
Ivan?
chat, haven't seen you in ages, but welcome.
He was at Evo, and I think he got sick. I think he's one of the Evo KOs. So.
Rip.
Shout out to Zaf. He got like top 90, something like that. He made it really deep.
Yeah.
Yep, Zaf and Nunez
Like
got the
Nail Bomb.
highest in the area for.
Congratulations, Nunez. He's always been just sick.
Yeah.
I think he's very low key. He keeps it quiet and he just plays out of his mind. Yeah, Ebola. Well, here we got Nail Bomb versus.
Yeah, but I'm still playing DJ. That makes sense. It didn't make sense week 1 because I still thought he was like a zoner, but now that I know what DJ is, it makes sense.
Yep.
Dan, can you update the names?
Yep. These are totally casuals. No, they're not. That's Nail Bomb. All right. DJ. Let's go.
Ooh, yep.
Ooh.
Meaty. He just let it rip.
Yeah, you just gotta. And you just gotta do
Ooh,
shit
ran
like that.
into it.
Like, you gotta go clean through it. That is Cammy's best option in general, is just having that V-skill back is amazing. I have not seen Giant Mysterio before today, but
Me neither.
he's going in. He's
Yeah,
going
I
all
played him. I played him in casuals. He said this is his first offline event. He's a Street Fighter 4 head that never came out to anything,
Oh,
and
okay.
now he's trying to come out.
Wow. Well, he's got the good online to do it. Wow, we got a first time in the chat cheering on Giant Mysterio. Bless you. Cheer on your boy. Even though he just lost the first round, but he was doing pretty good. And here's
He's
Nail
gonna do
Bomb.
ridiculous damage.
That machine gun upper does so much damage. Threatening.
I'd say this is a decent matchup for Cammy, but I don't know about the.
I don't know about the Nail Bomb matchup. I
Yeah.
think that's the harder part here. I think, can Cammy beat this? Yes, but Nell is just somebody who's always been really good at clutching things out and also dealing just a ton of damage whenever he does hit. threatening corner. Mysterio burnout threat. Yeah, level 3.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not just burnout. I think he just kills.
He probably could have done 1 meter and killed, but you know, it's good to make sure.
Yeah, you never know. Pause during
Cinematic,
super,
yeah.
whatever.
You should be able to skip CAs in this game. They take too long. It's getting to like Dragon Ball Z levels.
It's Burdock level 3 is something else compared to this, but it's pretty cool. Okay, we're back in. Nail bomb with the classic DJ drive rush.
Pretty sure you could have gotten more off that EX Fireball.
Just drive rush the whole screen and jab. That's DJ. Just do it. Never stops. No confirm. I don't even know if you can confirm off that heavy kick.
No, you don't. Even on punish counter, you don't get anything.
Interesting.
I used to say Cammy should get something off that, but now she probably doesn't need it.
Very strong pressure from
Hey, Vaughn going to
He's just
Jason
going
Stereo.
in.
I play the winner of this, so I'm very interested in this match.
Yeah, I'm always happy to see people come out from nowhere and start doing stuff. You know, the unknown OD Cammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny too because we're so familiar with Nelbomb and like the offline scene pre-6, and now that 6 is out and we're in month 2, there's so many people playing this game.
Yeah.
Old
Yeah.
heads, new heads, brand new heads.
People you've never heard of, people that you might not have heard of since 2012. Like, people just show up.
We had Craig
Strong
come out
ACP.
to a monthly. I mean, come on. We had Craig come out to a monthly.
Wow.
That's some old head stuff. Or not Craig. Was it Craig or? Yeah, it was
Brian
Craig.
Crowley.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brian Crowley. Yeah.
That is not a name I have heard in a very long time.
It was great seeing him again.
All this bar just to get the corner, jumps right out. Nelbomb has been very good at just not getting stuck in the corner. And the drive differential here is massive. He's just
Ooh, no
not.
pun in.
All it takes is one good hit, and that's it. And now Jey Mysterio, even though he has the mild advantage here, not having drive bar against DJ is rough.
Yeah, he's burning himself out really
He's doing
fast.
really well for his first offline tournament, by the
absolutely.
way. Like, he's holding his own.
Oh, and he's playing Nailbomb pretty well. I think the Bane.
Ooh, good
Okay,
confirm.
good confirm. That is, you know, you got your bar and he has no life. You might as well go for it.
That's a Street Fighter 6 round
Let's
start.
go.
They both just said, I'm going in.
And DJ won because DJ has the best drive rush.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that Cammy has like a slower drive rush than DJ when she's supposed to be like the speedster character.
I mean, I know that drive rush is also supposed to have the same frames. It's just drive rush jab on DJ is so good that everybody else just doesn't have anything nearly as competent.
Ooh, auto shimmy.
Interesting. Both burnt out. I think in this
he's-
situation, DJ has the advantage.
Yeah, he should just start trying to fish for a level 3 alpha fireball.
Or
He
just
might have put it in there
Yeah.
and just didn't get it.
All right.
because,
1-1.
as usual, the hardest execution check in Street Fighter 6 is Wake Up Super, and that was a Wake Up Super. But I think Jey Mysterio,
Ooh, good interrupt.
very good interrupt. And evens out the drive bar. That's pretty good. Nelbomb always able, interesting. Nelbomb has just been so good at negating these situations. Anytime that he's put into any kind of offensive advantage, he just says, no, I'm just going to mash.
Yeah, it's a really rough. He has a bar now, so if Nailbomb tries to drive it back, he can at least react to it. But he's just kind of getting chipped out now.
I
Little
think,
hits
yeah,
here
he
and
can just
there.
keep going. Oh,
Yeah.
or just keep EXDPing until he dies. This is the Tekken or the Strive scene. Interesting. I wouldn't know because I don't run the stream. I'm just here talking. Good punish on the EXDP, but burns himself out. So that's gonna be rough here in the corner again. And a Street Fighter 6 moment where you hit a jumping normal and it doesn't hit behind because the game doesn't have a cross-up flag.
Ooh,
This is-
not sure what he was trying to hard guess there, maybe.
Big scramble there and going all the way to last game, last round. That's pretty exciting.
Pokes.
Very expensive.
Oh,
But I
he's
mean, if
spending
that
it,
hits,
okay.
please hit. Okay.
Get a little bit of his drive rush back.
Yeah. Gotta get those 2 bars back.
Happened again.
He's trying to skip it. That's so funny. This ain't Mortal Kombat. Wow, big perfect parry from Nella. That's not going to do any damage, but the burnout is huge.
Yeah.
So now he's
No meter on
trapped.
Cam either.
He's trapped in the corner with burnout against Nelbom,
Yep,
who
this
has
is,
been.
this is a tough spot.
Yeah, and oh yeah.
And you can just do that. And now he's got 3 bars. He can. No, he's just going to kill.
Yeah, level 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So really, Jay Mysterio was handling the neutral very well. He was overall very confident, and I think Nelbom, while he was adapting well to get out of the situations he was getting put into, really what was happening is Jay Mysterio was vomiting bar all over the place, and
Basically,
that
yeah.
was the problem.
The Cammy was burning himself out a little too much. Then just taking a lot of straight hits, a lot of chips.
Looks like I'm next up on stream here, boys.
I think, you know, just with a little more meter economy, I think he easily wins this match. That's very good for someone who's coming out for the first time. And I think that's a common weakness that a lot of people run into when they first look at this game and they research optimal combos, and then you just always want to spell in the bar. But understanding when not to do the drive rush cancel, especially, you know, he was just hitting it almost every single time, even when he only had 3 bars. And that's very dangerous.
So it looked like there was a lot of situations where he wasn't really confirming. He was just doing, like, he would hit a low forward, and like he could have just gone into spiral arrow and got the meaty, but it looks like he was just doing it, assuming it would block, and doing the drive rush for pressure.
Oh dear, the names are gonna be wrong. I don't know how to pull this out of the other monitor.
I think just a little bit.
I'm gonna switch. Thank you everyone for your patience with our stream runner who just went over there to play on stream. So we have Lucky D versus, I don't know who that is. But Kimberly versus Dalsum is really interesting, I think, because Kimberly can always knock him out of the air. So Dan has to play extremely lame or he's just going to get hit by Bushin kicks because they have excellent range. That's an interesting choice to go right into another drive rush. And Dan is very used to that sort of thing to punish it. Fizzy the Tizzy. Never heard of this player, but been seeing them talking about Kimberly all day. Drive rush overhead, no can. Another throw. Equal life, equal drive. Very good use of the EX teleport. That's the other thing, is that at any time, if Dalsum is sort of frozen in the air, you can always just EX teleport.
Yeah, Dan has a lot of matchup experience with Kimberly too. He told me at Evo he played a really good Kimberly player.
Ooh.
I think it was from Atlanta.
Huh, very interesting. I didn't know about that. Doesn't quite kill, but gets a throw. Fizzy looking a little twitchy and neutral, but Dan is just not fast enough to catch up with them.
As we know, Lucky D is first.
And yeah, again, EX teleport, because it's involved while you're teleporting, lets you just do this sort of thing. Could have just done... Oh, missed the air throw. It happens. Air. Kimberly gameplay is really fast, so it's sometimes hard to tell everything that's going on. But really what this player is taking advantage of is mostly just relying on the run mix-ups, which I don't know how much experience Dan has against those, but if you just run and back off, Dalsum can't really reach you. And here's another drive rush, which they don't really need to do. You can just sort of wait Dan out and EX teleport on a committed point, because if you keep jumping like that, Dan will anti-air every time.
Oh yeah, Dan is always up on the third.
But there it is, the EX teleport. You can just wait for your drive bar to refill and take the game.
Yeah, game one goes to Philly.
Pretty clean. This is really a meter management match and not one that relies on the drive rush, because Dan has stuffed basically every single one of these drive rushes. Again, another one stuff. I think it's very interesting that Fizzy is continuing to choose the drive rush when it just... Dan is always ready, and always ready to anti-air too. So we have a complete reversal of game one just from not being willing to just wait and do this. And that's gonna, yeah, burnout. This is checkmate.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
So take advantage of your full bar and another Street Fighter 6 round start. Start draft rush.
Ooh, wow, hitbox.
That's an interesting choice there as well, is to do the backwards run ender and then drive rush back in to whip punish whatever you're trying to do to stop it, which is perfectly legit.
He's just kind of bullying Dan in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you can do with Kimberly, is Dawson just doesn't have that good of a defensive spread here, so just no bullshit
out of
kicks.
the corner. Out of the corner and very light punishes.
No confirm from the drive rush crouch medium kick, but still gets some damage. Big jab. No!
Oh, punish that. Yeah. Oh, drops on both sides.
Double cans. No bushing kicks again. Another drive rush.
Oh,
Okay, that is
he's
one
level
thing
30.
that Dan is relatively weak to, is drive impact in the corner if you get him enough.
Yeah, he's over 30. It happens.
Hey, I react to drive impacts and I'm 29. Come on.
Yeah, 29. You're not 30. You got one more year of reacting to it.
By year 3 of Street Fighter 6, we'd be unable to play the game.
Of course.
Drive rush throw, drive rush overhead, no confirm. You can get a full combo off of that.
Ooh, nice. Broke
Very
the
interesting. Yeah, very good fireball. I think that's one thing that Dawson really gets in basically every matchup, is he can always just cancel into Yoga Flame and get through the DI and reset the situation. And now I think this is another checkmate from Dan.
Yeah, unless he seriously fucks up, this should be dead.
Clutching defeat from the jaws of victory, unless this person manages to level 3 Fizzy, unless they manage to level 3. Wow, very
One more
daring
touch.
slide. Very daring.
Oh!
Dan, are you awake?
Okay.
Dan is awake. Dan is awake.
Lucky D knocked.
Fizzy has chosen to do the back jump into drive rush every time, and I don't think they realize that if they do throw there, Dan will fall for it like at least 50% of the time. So that was very fortunate for Dan there, but I think he's waking up and he's starting to remember how to play against someone like this, and I think unless Fizzy does a very big adaptation, I think Dan might have this in the bag. Interesting drive reversal. Nope. What? Huh? Alright, crouch jab anti-air. Street Fighter 5 all over again. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, no. Not projectile anymore. This is the same with Ken's level 1 wake up. If there are any projectiles on the screen, we'll just lose.
I think, no, not even Marissa, because Marissa's only like a couple hits of armor. It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
You just have to respect it if all you have is level 1 and not any XDP. I didn't know you could dab that. I thought you needed to do Bushin kicks, but I mean, okay. Okay, full combo finally.
Dan's
Up
gonna do
kicks.
something to get out of it.
Can.
Alright, good blocks. Oh.
Yeah, that one's actually unsafe, so you have to make sure that if you do that, that you absolutely know it's going to hit.
Dan's starting to fight his way. Alright, out of the corner. Ooh, no anti-air.
Pushing back into the corner, and we got the combos, the up kicks. Elbow misses
Ooh,
the
missed
setup.
The meaty, yeah.
That's another thing, is a lot of Kimberly meaties are pretty good, but they're all manually timed, so sometimes you're just going to drop it, and you just have to accept that.
Ooh.
Strong DI to get out. This is Fizzy fighting for their life. Because I think Dan has done reasonably well here. Oh, the first drive rush that hits. The Street Fighter 6 special. No command throw.
Missed the combo.
Yeah, that command throw is so annoying because it's not
Good
it's not
anti-air.
really a TK. It's like you gotta hold the 9 for a while before you get the final input. It's really irritating, and just drop.
I tried jumping there and just got hit.
Bold Bushin kicks. Do it again? No.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, dropped it.
I'm surprised that Dan is trying to interrupt it as often as he is.
Yeah, I think he's trying to find an option that beats it because he's tried jumping, he's tried sliding, he's tried pressing buttons.
Level 3, that should work,
yeah.
yeah. So that was very smart because when Kimberly teleports, she's either in recovery for a really long time if you do nothing, or she recovers quickly if you do something. So by doing level 3, if you have the reactions, you just stop her from doing anything. It's very high risk to do teleport in neutral.
He's
And
in dire straits.
Yeah. And now Fizzy's out. Dalsum.
Down to lose as he goes. Lucky D moves on.
Lucky D currently defying the free allegations for now.
I'll put a question mark. Is free question mark?
So we're moving on. I don't quite know what match we have yet, but for the time being... Oh, he's got the mouse. No, don't worry about
the
it.
bracket got switched up again. So
Oh, no.
I am not facing Nail Bomb. I'm facing Just Fine. Just Fine won her first match. So now she's been wanting to play me for a while too, so she's finally going to get to play me.
JP versus Ken. A matchup we saw at Evo.
I would
where
say
he
it's
went
like slightly in Ken's favor, like a 5-1, 5-2.
Yeah. I think that what makes it happen is just the proximity thing on JP's projectiles, where he's the projectiles don't actually trigger until they're like right next to you, and it like triggers a proximity hitbox. That makes Drive Rush really strong. All right, here's Dan. We're swapping out.
Ooh, I'm back.
Hello, Dan. What were you trying to do with every time you saw a Kimberly run happen? Because like I saw, well, you saw run was coming and she bounces off and you hit a button like almost every time. Were you trying to stop the throw?
Do you mean after she jumped off me one?
Yes.
Or yeah, I haven't labbed that, so I was trying to figure out what normal press, and I was thinking it was the anvil, the back first punch.
Yeah.
But sometimes they wouldn't. I think it even beat the startup of anvil when they went forward. So
I think that
I was kind of cycling through options.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to talk about that because it's a pretty reasonable mix-up from her side. If she backs off, the drive rush back in is completely fake, so don't worry about it. And if she does the actual kick, she's minus like 6, so you get at least a little punish counter combo. So you don't have to worry. The real mix-up is she gonna throw or not?
Okay, that makes sense.
And I think that is Mr. Big and Just Fine.
Yeah, we've got
Mr. Big, who is definitely commentating in this chair next to me, and definitely not on the stream.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
All right, that is not Fizzy and not Lucky D, because Lucky D is in the chair next to me.
It me. Just fine, Mr. Big.
Yep. Ken versus JP, a matchup that was seen repeatedly in the previous weekend because there were a whole lot of Kens and a whole lot of JPs. As Kitaragi was saying earlier, the matchup is slightly favored for Ken, and it's because of the proximity on the fireball, so that makes Ken's drive rush extra strong against JP, because against JP, if you move fast enough, you just go through the fireball. It doesn't even trigger the hitbox. Alright. Back into the fight. Fireballs and neutral jump, but no confirm. That's basically the matchup here is just drive rush as much as possible, and eventually you're going to get in, and then JP's going to struggle. And that's the setup. The double drive impact setup. And not quite a perfect, but pretty dominant. So we go to round 2, and the question is, what is she gonna do to? Yeah, there we go. If JP controls the screen, then Kitaragi doesn't get to do anything. Another parry, calm. I think Kitaragi pretty much always does a hit after Dragon Slash. So if you just block, if you just block in general, you're safer. Might as well take the throw. Here comes the setup. Another bait. But the consequence of Kitaragi's playstyle is that he runs out of meter as fast as he does. So that was a very unfortunate drop from Just Fine. But it, if that went into level 2 mix-ups, that could easily have gone her way. And we go into game 2 a little calmer now. Dragon Slash plus. Tries to attack. Nothing there. And now in the corner, do we have setups? Nope, very calm. Just go for the damage. Go for the setup. No drive impact shenanigans here. Another perfect. Very Ken rounds, really. And there we go, another Ken round. Drive rush in. Keep throwing. Now in the corner, you can throw loop, you can drive rush loop, you can drive impact. And there's... Oh, I didn't know you could overhead there. I thought you could... The best thing to do was drive impact. It was a struggle. And now you are facing a very uphill battle with very little meter to do it with. You have 2 bars, which is about enough. And just fine choosing to fight from full screen because Ken is rough. And now no drive meter, so you can't drive rush. Drive what? Huh? What? Alright, that is the most Ken round ending you could have. Just do it. What's the worst that could happen?
Huh. Huh. Did you know that worked? Okay.
Yeah, it is. JP
So
level 1 is involved.
that was supposed to be level 3, but luckily heavy DP is fireballing them.
Ah, I see. What did you say before? The biggest challenge of this game? The biggest challenge is the super inputs?
Yeah. And there it is again, is he very fortunately got level 3 and not like a fireball. Because if he got fireball, he's just dead. Yeah, very unfortunate, but there's the input reader coming at you once again. The interesting thing is that because JP's burnout potential is so high, if you burn out Ken in this matchup, now he's struggling because you can't drive rush back in. So
I could run Tatsu if he does like too many ghosts, but besides that.
yeah, but that's a hard call out, and if he just decides to block, then JP will just maul you.
Yeah, yeah.
What is making that noise?
Control is disconnecting, I assume?
No, that there was like a banging noise for a bit, but
Oh, I'm not sure.
oh well. Maybe issues? Well, it's Zaf and Nelbomb, the classic. These two have fought each other for years and years and years and years. And here they are again. I wonder if Zaf is going to stick with Dawson on this one.
Oh, probably. I haven't seen him play anyone else.
He played Cammy. He played some Jamie.
Oh, yeah, he did play Jamie in like beta. I haven't seen him play him since like week 1 though.
I saw him at the last month he pulled it out, but I think he just chooses based on, you know, if he thinks the opponent has a very good Dawson understanding.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily the case right now. I think maybe they're having controller problems because they looking... Nelbomb is looking kind of confused over there. But overall, just DJ versus Dalsum. I think this is favored for DJ just
Oh, yeah,
from...
definitely.
It's really hard to keep this man out. It is extremely difficult to keep this man out.
He doesn't even have to stay out, too. He has the best fireball in the game.
Yeah. And what is Dalsum going to do about it, right? The Crouch Fears just isn't as good as it was in previous games. I think that's another feature of Street Fighter 6. Pretty much everything is slower. Every move is significantly slower.
No 3 frames.
No 3 frames is 4 frames, and even all the heavy buttons are really slow. So something like Dalsum is actually reactable.
Nailbomb can't figure out a computer.
Every time people are like, oh, we got to run fighting games on PC, and then this happens. I understand. I respect it. I know that you want the performance.
Like, come on, guy, just figure it out. Like, bro, it's not that hard. Plug it in.
Nelbomb looking very distraught.
Ready to quit the game.
Oh no. We're going all the way out, all the way back in. That's not a good sign.
See what's up.
Windows. No, that's going out to the monitor. So it's not audio at least. I was getting audio. But, I mean, this is the classic sort of mess. I've found that Street Fighter 6 is a lot more compatible with sticks than previous fighting games. I know a lot of Arcs and stuff, especially like Guilty Gear Xrd, just doesn't realize that other sticks exist. You plug in 2 sticks and it'll only register 1. But this is very unusual. I have not seen a single stick failure on Street Fighter 6 so far. So whatever is going on here is very, very strange. I hope we don't have to go all the way to switch to a PS5 or whatever, because that's going to take quite a bit of time to set back up. Not entirely sure why we're on PC right now, because we've been running the previous monthlies on PS5, and we do have PS5s available right now, so beyond me. I am just a man talking into a mic on the stream. I am just trying to understand and parse what is going on, and what is going on is very confusing and very disconcerting. I'm going to see if I can find where the bracket went so we got something to talk about. Alright, so that was Mr. Big over Just Fine. Billy winning his first match as well. We got Billy versus Lucky D, which is going to be exactly the same matchup but different. It's very funny. Norjask versus Mr. Big, which... Alright. Oh, hey, there's an event I'm missing. Hello. Yes, you are missing this event. Congratulations.
Okay.
Welcome.
Nail Bomb thought his stick wasn't working, but they didn't unplug my stick, so my stick was still player 2.
Oh, that's messed up. Okay. Welcome to Windows. This were PlayStation, you would have known. Oh, well. Anyway, you're up against Norjask whenever, so
Yeah.
that's neat.
I'll wait till I can play it on stream. Norjask to get into top 8. What does he play? He plays Geef, right?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if he wasn't.
I'm pretty comfortable in the Geef matchup, but we'll see.
Yeah, Geef. If you hear Geef players tell it, it's a struggle. If you hear non-Geef players tell it, it's also a struggle.
Oh, Ken definitely has a good match against
Absolutely.
Zangief.
Obviously not the best, but pretty good.
That's 6-4.
Let's transition here to the game here, and DJ. So we'll see how Nelbom manages to navigate this. I think he definitely has the character matchup, but is he going to be able to get through Zaf? And Zaf has the very unusual quality that I think he drive reversals more than any other player I've ever seen, and they all land.
It's like, drive reversal is so bad, but he gets away with it.
Hey, drive reversal is a move you can use.
It's the most reversal of all time.
Yeah. Hey, it comes out better than Super.
That's true.
And here is exactly what I would expect for Dalsum against DJ. Is just you get drive rushed in on, you're struggling to stop anything happening, and he just keeps going and going and going.
Yep. Oh, good.
Oh,
Good DI.
yeah.
Found the gap.
And now DJ in the corner.
Ooh, no
That
way.
air dash, well, I call it an air dash, but that is very good against Dalsum specifically because of how slow that fireball is. So
Yeah.
this is a struggle for Zaf if Nailbomb is really careful here with his remaining life. Level 1. Oh, no, that's still a life lead.
Yeah. Oh, good anti-air.
Very good anti-air.
Baits out the DP,
No.
yeah. He's a little liberal with the DPs, but so are most DJ players.
Yeah. I think Zaf managed to take control of this at the end, but I think if Nailbomb calms down a little bit, Zaf is just not going to be able to keep up. And there you go. He's
Young
baiting
man
out those
reaction.
DIs. Not a lot of damage, but that's okay because he gets the Oki, he gets the corner.
Oh, good
Dawson
confirm. Okay.
doesn't really have any drive bar advantage right now.
Yeah, he's going to fight out the corner, honestly. And he managed to do it.
And I think Zaf is going to burn out Nailbomb, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be very hard for Nelbom to come back from this.
I think Zaf is going to try for... No! Level 3?
Jump!
No level 3? Okay. Saving it.
Yeah, maybe
Confident
we
that he
can
can somehow survive here in burnout, but that's a rough decision to make. But, you know, if you're confident, you're confident.
All right, I guess.
Yep. All right, gets it. Very risky. But he gets to keep the 3 bars, and now he gets to exert that threat here on the last round. No dry brush, just taking it easy. I think Zaf is like 3 for 3 on teleporting through the fireballs. He is not letting a single one slip.
Ooh, he tried to stop the DR, but just got hit.
I mean, you should expect it from Zaf, so it's not nonsense to try and do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, good interruption.
I forgot you could go through with fireballs. Huh. No young man reactions this time.
Yeah.
Big throw. And this is one interaction away for, actually for both of them, because if Nailbomb lands one
Yeah,
good
Nailbomb
hit,
gets
that's
a
it.
hit. Yeah, it's
But
easier.
it doesn't matter. Nailbomb is really not dealing with the teleports well. That's his struggle right now. Freezing here on the rematch screen, trying to figure out what to do next. Looking pensive. Fake out.
Slower start.
Maybe he's trying to bait out the teleport, just trying to fake out the fireball to see if Zaf is willing to teleport and then anti-air it.
I think so, yeah. Ooh, good shimmy.
No bait confirmed. Interesting. Well, I guess it's just a drop. DJ has pretty strange combos, I will admit.
Good DI. Oh, no.
No.
Didn't have enough of a charge. Good answer, though.
Yeah. DJ, as much as people meme about him, he is actually pretty hard to play, so you
Wow.
will drop some. I mean, you will drop things.
I would just say that's just the byproduct of playing a charge character.
Yeah, I guess. Very tense neutral. I'm surprised he's not. Okay, there we go.
Another
Taking
DI to the
advantage of
fireball,
that.
yeah. Oh, another drop, though.
These drops are killing Nailbomb because he's
He
getting
would have
into.
been up around by now.
Yeah, he's getting all of these really good situations, and he's just not able to capitalize on
And
them
you
at all.
cannot. Zaf is too strong a player to let him live.
Especially because is that gonna?
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
let's
Okay.
go. But does he have the rhythm?
I'm surprised that didn't kill.
That was level 1, right?
That was level 2.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because level 1s are never fireball and bolt.
Yeah.
Burnout range for both of them. Oof. So tense. I don't know what Nailbomb really wants to do here.
Time's becoming a factor. I think.
10?
I think. Yeah, the sliver on the side of that. Oh yeah, it's over.
Ooh, just barely misses. I think he thought he had more than 2 bars. But he did not, and now we are in a very... I wouldn't call it a dominant last round, just Zaf is currently pretty carried by this stuff. And Mr. Benji's leave, so off we go. Here I am alone again, trying my best. Nailbomb really struggling to get through this specific situation with the diagonal fireballs. And so now, more float, more slowdown, and Zaf not really committing to the corner, even though Dalsum has relatively good offense there. And that might be his undoing if Nailbomb baits the super. Did bait it. Okay. Doesn't have the rhythm, no! He still has a fairly heavy life lead, but that doesn't really matter when you're getting chipped by Dalsum. And again, doesn't really matter. There's the very strong dodge on the DI. That would have been an instant kill, so very strong reactions here, but it doesn't matter. Nailbomb struggling executionally quite a bit. Very unfortunate. Zaf playing relatively clean, but this is really about Nailbomb making these beautiful situations for himself and then not being able to finish them off. And 2-0, but it was close though. I don't know who's coming up on stream next, but I'm gonna not worry about it. Let's find out where the bracket's at. Yep. Oh, wow! I haven't seen Norjest in so long. I didn't recognize him. It has been years and years and years since I last saw Norjest, so I am not surprised. I think we just lost audio on the stream because of either PS5 SAD or Victrix. There's another reason. Don't run this stuff on. Oh no, that's not the bracket. It's not on Challenge. Hold on.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, but life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. Smart choice. That I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect. I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
Gotta do round one. Fight. Let's get it. Round two. Fight. Let's get it. Final round. Fight.
All right. Lucky D back on the mic.
And I am back in the regular chair and watching another Ken round where he just hammers into the corner and stuff keeps happening. But he doesn't have, he is in burnout.
Whoa.
All right, now they're both in burnout. Ken.
Yeah. That was a crazy whip punish. Oh, double jump. Hey.
Mr. Big taking it back with very, very dominant Ken-favored rounds. I mean, that's the Geef life, right? Is if they jump your command throw, what are you going to do?
Oh, that's a rough start.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Zangief is particularly good at, is if you jump over somebody, you can just grab their drive rush from the other side. He just has the range to do it.
Hey.
Walk the entire screen,
Yep.
DI on reaction, beautiful.
I don't know if there's a lot of things you can DI on reaction in this game, but Ken Sam Roundhouse.
Absolutely.
In terms of normals, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good DI. Get off.
Massive drive reversal, but it doesn't matter.
Hey.
You don't have, you know, even if he stood there, he's just going to take tit damage and die. So we now have set point from Mr. Big.
Nice. Oh, right back at you.
Yeah, that's one thing is Zangief relies so much on momentum. If you got the ACP, just do it.
Wow, that was a crazy interaction of Ken jumping fierce dominance and anti-air lariat being bad in this game.
I
level
wish
3.
there it was better. Level 3, get a giant life lead, and now you in the corner
Yep.
with the setup.
Oh.
I hate that. That setup's so messed up.
Oh.
Okay, chases the jump. There is a chance
Mark.
here.
Oh my.
That's it.
Mark.
Level 3. No.
Oh. Okay. Wait.
He still lives.
Hold.
He still lives.
Yep.
Just barely.
Oh
Wake
no,
up,
that wasn't level 3 though.
SPD.
One time. Yeah. Yep.
Thing is, he could have done level 3 in the drive rush. He coulda
Off the
gone for
DI?
Oh, but it wouldn't matter because Ken's in the air.
Yeah. Oh, because key problems. Yeah, he's just level 3. Just level 3.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. Good games though.
Yep. He needed to spend the bar, and he felt that he wouldn't need it, and he didn't need it. So Mr. Big takes the game.
Mr. Big takes the game, and Mr. Big is in winners top 8.
Yep.
And Mr. Big joins us.
Bro, I got that Geef fear heart rate going right now.
Shout out
time I got hit
to
by an
Norjas though.
SPD.
That was sick.
No. Yeah. Well, Norjas is still in this bracket for some indeterminate amount of time.
No, Norjas the baller. He's still in it. You know, he's
Yeah.
still in loser side. Speaking of loser side, we can
Let's
take
look
a
at this bracket,
yeah.
which oh man, I zoomed it out because I was
There was
sitting
one
over
moment in game 2, I jumped in with heavy punch and saw Lariat come out, so I'm like, all right, I got anti-air. But my heavy punch hit, and I wasn't prepared to confirm
Yeah,
something, 'cause
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I saw the Lariat,
Yeah,
I'm getting hit.
your jumping fierce punch hit his lariat so deep, and you still full one. No
Yeah.
trade.
there. It's messed up. Ken jump
Yo, Geef
fierce.
sucks.
Ken jump fierce. One of the buttons of all time.
Yeah, so we're gonna have Kite and Billy on next.
And I will literally never stop saying this. Evo finalist Kite versus Billy.
I mean, he's earned it, right?
He's earned it.
Yeah, he's earned it. That's facts.
What
We're doing top 8 pictures today, right?
Yeah, we'll probably do a top 8 picture.
Hey, good.
Verifying controls, as always. Street Fighter 6, the game with the highest amount of settings you need to check before the match to make sure shit isn't broken. Especially on PS5, because you gotta go desync pads, you gotta verify the refresh rate, you gotta check if input delay reduction is on, check if negative edge is on. Just,
Gotta pay your taxes.
and then by the time you're done with all of that, you can't react to DI anymore. So really, Capcom is setting you up for this.
Gotta make sure that you didn't leave your keys at home.
Street Fighter 6 says, did I leave the oven on? Game.
Oh, shout to KO in the chat.
Yeah.
Is this Norjat's first time coming up for 6?
First time what?
Is this his first
Move
time?
your mic to your face.
Is this Norjast's first time coming out for 6? I haven't seen him.
He's come to a few GUs.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's been
okay.
starting to come out.
Yeah. Yes, that is Lucky D on the mic.
But shout outs to Mark. Marky Mark. Wait, you can say I see my. Yeah, it's me. But shout outs to Norjask. Doing the work.
Where is Billy?
Billy is. I'm getting a disappointed shaking head from Laurel. Oh, okay. Billy is casually walking over. By casually, I mean he's finishing his casual set.
Oh my God.
Billy, come on.
That's all right. We're just chilling. Holy shit, is that Lucky D? What up, George? Oh, shouts to George. George has been doing well.
I was told my mic is off. Is my mic off? I'm not sure. I can't
yeah,
tell.
I can hear you now.
We
Yeah.
can hear you.
It wasn't close to your face.
Yeah.
Shouts to George. Got out of pools at DTN. Made top 8 at DTN in Strive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, that was his
No,
goal
it's,
was
it's,
to make
it's,
Strive.
tight, it's tight to get out of top 8. It's just, it's a bad game.
Don't shake your head to that.
I don't know if I want to go to DTN. I watched the stream this year, and it looked like everybody was in a prison or something. Like, it was just really sad anytime somebody panned to the crowd. And I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
are you guys okay over there? Is DTN okay?
I went to Defend the North last year, and I wish I went this year because last year was just like the end of Street Fighter 5, so everything was like, there wasn't a lot of people or anything.
It was good. It was hype. But there's so many majors and things to go to, so
Yeah.
there's always the next one. ECT,
ECT,
on the
yep.
on the next on the list.
End of October, Summer Jam, end of
Yep.
next month, I want to say.
Yep.
Or like
next
Labor
one.
Day weekend, whatever.
Yep.
Um,
So we have
I'm
Summer
sur-
Jam and then ECT.
I'm surprised ECT is this late this year, because last year it was Labor Day weekend, and this
Yeah.
year it's like all the way at the end of October.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. I think there's less stuff in the fall anyway, so
Yeah.
What is this? Kite versus...
this is
versus
Kite and Billy, so this should be a good one.
Yeah, Kite, who from the beginning of Street Fighter 6, he has just been showing a very good understanding of offense and just like having all this jury tech in his brain. And Billy, the immovable object. So
Both these guys are going hard in the game. Good players.
no anti-air from Kite, but big anti-air from Billy, who pushes Kite to the corner.
Flinch react from Kite on the jab rush, or I'm sorry, drive rush.
Billy's always so optimal whenever he gets a hit with his character.
Hey,
Scary because he does so
hey.
much damage.
Empty, okay. Good block from Kite. Anti-air. Normal anti-airs are so cheap.
I need to start using normal anti-airs because I keep getting jumped in on it. Like,
DJ
pushing
has
people
like
to go
3 of the best anti-airs in the game. It's
Yeah,
actually
that's
crazy.
true. And they all confirm into a bunch of damage.
I don't know if it matters. He's a little tall too, so it might like that roundhouse is just so
Yeah,
high.
it hits so high.
Yeah. DI's out.
Kite
That's one
trapped
way to
in
get
this
out.
corner, But
Oh.
no.
Okay,
Okay,
punish that.
that's a punish, at least.
Silver platter Billy over here. Hey.
Kite,
good
oh,
interruption.
strong catch on the drive rush. That's the one thing
Not
that
letting
I've
him
noticed is that if you're not careful, what are you doing? Okay, do we
Yeah.
have a full combo? Wow, that is,
Oh, couldn't finish it though.
Thank you,
Uh,
Alchemy.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Is it just me or are all of Jury's alt colors ugly?
I don't know, I haven't seen all of them, because I'm not about to spend fighter points on a character I don't play.
Like, look at the
Oh,
colors.
jump
Ooh,
strong.
the
Let's go.
Blanca. With the backwards air normal. Kite with not much
three,
meter.
yeah.
Okay, gets the drive meter back by doing level 3. Settle things a little more.
That felt good, didn't it?
Get a big life lead. And now
Oh,
trap
good
Billy
confirm.
in the corner, and that's it.
Yeah. Game 1 goes to Kite.
So Kite really showing, again, offensive skill and being able to pierce through Badstone, anti-airing literally everything.
Just a reminder, this is top 8, so this is 3 out of 5.
I said literally anti-airing everything. Look at that. Just jumps in. No problem. And Kite
Ooh, good
completely ready for anything from DJ.
+1, +1.
Very intense.
Ooh.
Yeah. Billy's
Billy
always
Badstone
ready for those.
reaction.
That was an interesting call from side switch. He's got those.
Billy's so optimal all the time.
And one more throw. One more throw doesn't do it, but it could have. And now one big DI or something like this, right? Where Jury just barely didn't reach him. So yeah, going really back and forth. Just from Billy's ability to defend until something happens.
Does he got the rhythm? Oh yeah, this man has the rhythm.
I would not have expected Billy to be the one with the rhythm, but you know. He's got it. He did a ton of damage off of two bars right there. Strong dive kick. This is a very uphill battle for Kite, but still a winnable one, especially if you get a big whiff punish like that.
Ooh, this is gonna kill.
Oh, you can get... Okay, so you don't get a combo, but you
Oh.
get a drive rush off of punish counter heavy kick. That
A
makes
rare
sense.
drop from Billy.
And a rare no anti-air from Kite. But this is still Billy. This is Billy's
Oh,
game
good
to
jump in.
lose.
Level 3. Ooh, the reset. That's
Okay,
gonna kill. I think
that's
gonna
some
kill.
Dragon Ball shit right there. Good lord. Does this no, this is kill because it's CA.
It's a little, no, it's not gonna kill. It's not gonna kill. Yeah, the
Oh,
last
not
hit. The
quite.
last hit does the least amount of damage.
But he can just DI it.
Ooh,
no, what a drop!
Oh my god.
Laurel pointing out that
Billy.
these two did play last night, so this is a run back.
TP from Kite. Starting to see those. That was a very unfortunate drop from Kite. He was going to bring it all the way back.
Yeah. It was good of him to recognize the gap in that string.
Yeah. Ooh. And he's been so good with that back jump and air normal dive kick. That's so good.
No anti-air.
Really loving the bootleg Blanca on display here.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
This is gonna kill.
But that's-
As long as you just drop it, this should kill.
Oh, wow. One.
Yeah. DJ
Wow.
does way too much damage.
That is absurd. I thought there's no way this is going to kill. And Billy has proven me wrong. Strong whip punish.
Ooh, dropped a little too far for the standing fierce.
Oh, okay.
Same strong.
I think Kite, you know, he's gotten these big whiff punishes, but he just hasn't really been
Size versus
converting.
crossover.
And it's not like Jury doesn't have damage.
Yeah. Dre has damage, but she doesn't have DJ damage.
Yeah. Nobody has DJ. I mean, that's not true. Oh dear,
good
that's
kill again.
another kill.
Yeah.
That's it.
That should
Billy
be game
wins.
2 going to Billy. Oh,
Or
okay,
not?
okay.
DJ wins.
Very surprised that Billy didn't just level 2 there. I think we call that a yikes moment. Bill's got TVFG research too. Oh yeah, he
Select.
does.
Hey, quick,
Wait,
Laurel.
is this 3?
3 out of 5.
Okay.
Top winners, top 8. Laura, what do you think of DJ's fake fireballs?
Good job, Dan.
I smacked her with a mic. My bad. She loves DJ fireballs. That's what she meant to say.
Round 1. Fight.
What's the adjustment Kite needs to make here, Omni?
I mean, primarily just he's been getting the whiff punishes. He hasn't really been focusing on damage, and I think focusing more on damage rather than resets would help.
Yeah, he's got a couple
And-
of drops too.
Yeah. Very uncharacteristic because normally Kite is just like doing random feng shui stuff and really beating people up. But here he is. Ooh, what?
Perfect parry.
Okay. But
Shout
it doesn't
out
really
to
matter. He
Fluff.
didn't have enough health. And
Round 2.
Billy on set point.
Good DP.
These DPs from Kite have
Bust
been
out DP.
overall pretty good. So
I think that might be the first one they actually hit though. He's got a lot
Yeah.
of them baited out. Ooh,
No.
fails on the shimmy.
And you know, it's those drops that are really the problem here more than anything else. Is Kite has been winning this round so convincingly. He does the dash that's +3, and then he gets hit by stuff like that, like the game really hating anti-airs hitting crosses.
Ooh, good
Oh,
interruption.
nice
Yeah.
check.
haven't seen him go for overhead the entire set, by the way.
Oh.
Maybe saying it.
Yeah, DJ does so much damage, I legitimately don't know if this kills or not.
CA.
No.
No.
I
Red bar comes
chair.
back.
Nice neutral.
Can't chip.
Aye.
That doesn't
So
matter.
fast. Not only is it fast, it's like basically like 20 frames total.
Billy moves on to winners finals. Okay, Billy. Very nice, very nice. Let's see where
Yep,
at
let's
in
see
the
where
bracket.
is our bracket.
Boom. Boom.
Alright.
Oh, okay, so we have
Me and Zaf.
yeah.
Oh, he's gonna body me.
You can't go into the game like that.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
believe.
One game at a time.
I could
You
maybe,
wanna do comps?
All
One
right.
game at a time. Stream Areno.
Stream Arena Zaf.
Yes. Hello. You should probably change the tags on commentary. My phone got no GPS. Oh no, Fluff. Oh no. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
How do you
We
not
have
have
Laurel
GPS?
Upset Spaghetti on comms. Shouts to Laurel and Charlie doing commentary last night at the BP Weekly.
Yep.
Doing my part.
And now we have
That's right.
Zaffarino and Mr. Big sitting down for winner's side top 8.
Going through the Street Fighter 6 menu execution test first.
I've learned
This-
the hard way not to test my buttons.
Why? Because every time you hit the test button, the game like freezes for a solid 10 seconds.
No, because I went through, thought I checked everything, and then I ended up playing Dan in bracket, and my buttons were.
It didn't save them.
No,
Oh
it didn't. So
God.
my I had no access to medium kick. It was my drive rush, or no, my drive impact. It was so bad. So I always check like 4 times now.
You know, they had it ran in Street Fighter 5. It just worked. And then they did whatever this is on the menu.
Yeah, I sat down to play casuals, and someone had it on custom 5, and all the buttons were ruined.
Awful. Oh well. Zaffarino, Dawson. I still think this is a Ken favored matchup, but, you know, you have to actually reach Dawson, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because he's just going to, as Zaffarino has already demonstrated on this screen, he is perfectly willing to camp out on the other side of the screen and do nothing. Or, I mean, that's the thing, is Zaffarino's not committed to either playstyle. He is perfectly comfortable in offense, perfectly comfortable in defense.
He takes a very player-by-player approach,
Yeah.
too. Takes the first 2 rounds to learn his player, and then it's his game.
Yeah, and then if it doesn't work out, he switches to Jamie or something.
That I haven't experienced yet.
Because the Dawson has been working out pretty good.
Shout out to the Pumper Jam in the chat.
Pumper Jam. Zaffarino has teleported into Fireball so many times today already. It feels like he just instantly does it anytime he sees a Fireball. And I mean, now that Dawson teleport is a super easy motion.
Yeah, we saw it a lot. There was a lot of Dawsons on screen yesterday, and it was either teleport into Fireball or into the, like the Yoga Smash.
Yep.
That was a big one.
Going into round 2. Wow, teleporting through the drive rush. I haven't seen that one before. Zaffarino is taking complete control of the neutral.
Yeah, I like this drive rush after a fully charged fireball, too. It's pretty impressive. I think that means that Justin could be doing a little more in pressure to stop Dawson from getting that full charge fireball, but...
Yeah, and now the question is, how is...
Oh, that was gross. I
Yeah,
like that
very
setup.
gross, but you need to be gross because Zaffarino's defense is on point, and he will get through stuff if you aren't willing to be gross.
That was what? Drive rush, fierce punch, crouch strong, DI into combo corner reset DI. Disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting. But when Zaffarino has full control of the neutral, you need to be a little disgusting. That's something that I hadn't seen from Zap before. Is he is so confident with these teleports now that you're just not really capable of threatening him on the screen. People don't know the matchup.
Oh.
I mean,
Hey, not quite there. Big bet.
I mean, how many Dawsons have you run into? Oh dear.
I don't play a ton of Dawsons online. I have no answers for his moves.
Dump it all. I agree with
And I
that.
mean, he just needs to hit Ken here like a couple more times.
Oh.
Very good throw. And now both
Pushing
players
him
in
back.
burnout, but it doesn't matter that Zap is in burnout because he can just keep chipping out here. And that's it. Game 2 to Zaffarino. People don't know.
Grabbing by the ankles is so disrespectful.
Hey.
Dawson was all, I am a warrior of peace, and they just grabbed by the ankles.
Oh,
Is
this is
this
starting to
the
look
face of
clean.
peace?
It's starting to look clean from Zap.
Is this what yoga is about? Just throw looping you in the corner?
Yes. He is the future of yoga.
Okay.
Doesn't quite space out the slide, so we have a chance
All right,
here.
nothing gets you back in it like a combo.
But that is a very dangerous burnout.
Yeah.
You have to be extremely confident. Punish counter? What do you mean punish counter? That was drag slash kick. I thought it was plus.
Optimal full charge. Yep.
There it is.
Nice.
I've never seen that full charged. But, you know, if you got stunned,
Yeah. That is his one of his trials.
how did light and medium dragon lash are punishable? Heavy. How do you tell them apart? Is it like an Akali thing where like the super slow one is the heavy one?
Yeah, it's just startup speed. Yeah, but it's hard.
I hate it.
Yeah, especially after like drive rush, where you don't even. It's like you don't even start. See, like he does not
Oh,
even
have you
start
changed the
standing.
screen on hit? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Oh, when I hit though, but like, oh, I guess so when you block it. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll have to look out for that more.
Yeah.
So that means we have our winners final set up, which will be
A repeat of yesterday.
a repeat of yesterday, Badstone and Zaffarino. And then next up, it looks like we'll have a Norjask and Nelbomb.
Oh, that'll be
Loser
a good
side
one.
top 8.
During that perfect, I matched EXTP 5 times. It didn't come out.
Get good? Question mark? Norjask the baller. Can we enter him as that going forward?
I mean, that's up to him. You can put whatever you want in Start GG. Nelbomb and Norjask. So,
Norjask top 8. Let's go. Let's go, Mark.
I think Nelbomb is going to head confidently into this one because I don't know how much Street Fighter V Nelbomb geef you've seen, but that man understands the grappler mindset. So,
I haven't actually gotten to see Nell play. Yesterday's the first time I've saw him in like 3 years.
Wow.
So I'm excited to see. I play a lot of casuals with Norjask at GU, and we played today, and I lost 25 in a row. But we're getting there. We're getting close.
we're getting there.
No,
We
it's-
double KO'd each other at one point. We're just like, what the hell just happened?
nah, shout outs to you and
And everyone pushing to get better. You
yeah.
know?
I want to
Yeah.
give a specific shout outs to the No Boys Allowed Club. It's Laurel and Ting and Britt and Selena
And Charlie.
and Charlie. Yep. A little a squad that's all playing the game. It's good shit.
Which is why I've been practicing the Geef matchup is specifically for Charlie, and then practicing Jury specifically for Selena.
Yeah, well, that's how you do it, right? You get a crew of people that are playing the game and learning the game together, and you improve as a group. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is very exciting because we've all been around since 5 or so, and now we're all playing for the first time together.
And then you come here and get bodied,
Absolutely.
and then you get better.
If you're, that's one of the best feelings, just having a bunch of people around your same level, and so any victory that you get.
Yeah. And
It's-
even not even just like winning, it's just like I get really excited when I land my anti-airs or I have a response to like Geef stuff. It's just like the small improvements.
Every
But I love
SPD
it.
you jump is just dopamine flowing
Yes,
through the brain.
yes. I landed one command grab on Norjask today, and I was like, "That's it.
That's it?
I'm set
Yeah.
for life." But it's
Got
just
it.
like the little things, and you can see improvement that just continue to make you want to get better. Because like I've been around you guys for like going on 6 years, and it's very inspiring.
Well, I'm glad that Street Fighter 6 is really bringing people together. It's
Oh, yeah.
bringing everybody out of the woodwork.
They did a really good job with this game and making it so user friendly,
Yes.
beginner friendly. Because I tried to crack at 5, but it just wasn't fun.
And I mean, you know, if you feel you can't do stuff, Haitani, top 6 at EVO with modern controls. It's not.
I play plenty of modern people online, and it's different.
It's different, and they are just as strong as anybody else.
Yeah.
Now Bomb has been losing to a lot of Geefs.
Okay.
I
Okay,
lost
okay.
my
Alright.
5-win streak to a modern JP, and I was like, all right, I think I'm done for the night.
Nelbomb, Norjask, losers side, top 8, 3 out of 5.
Let's get him. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how Nalbom navigates this, because he was looking a little rough earlier, especially with execution.
Okay.
I think if he can clean it up a little bit, he's probably fine, but I don't know. The thing about names are flip. The thing about Geef is at any moment, you know, as soon as Geef has those 3 bars, at
Yeah.
any moment you explode.
Yeah.
You get
So-
too close, and then it's over.
CPT banned stage. Get these people off the stage. Oof, no anti-air.
Alright.
So much talk about how good DJ's anti-airs are and that he doesn't use them.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised that hit, because cross-up attacks in this game tend to just beat anti-airs for various properties.
Okay, nice
surprisingly
fake,
even.
nice fake.
Oh, the sweep anti-air. Doesn't have the full combo, but...
There we go.
Oh, but one
dear.
time. One reset.
You're
Let's
not
see it.
allowed to use the footsie buttons.
Oh, Mark opting not to drive rush. Was fair burnout, but there it is.
Yeah, Norjask specifically, after he drive impacts, goes for that, was the SPD, is what it's called? Yeah.
My bad,
Almost.
Norjask. I keep calling him by his government name.
You can't call it. Come on.
My bad.
It's
Oh,
okay.
that's what you were talking about.
Yeah,
though,
that's what I was talking about. Is
mess up.
cross-ups
Yeah.
tend to beat because the game doesn't really record you as being on the same side as the cross-up, and then you just explode.
Yeah, I
Ivan.
I have that problem as well.
Norjask, the baller. Hold on, I got you.
There you go, level 3.
Yep.
And he just won this round because that does. That's gonna kill him. I hope.
Oh. Yes.
Norjas the ball. Norjas the baller takes game 1.
Norjask.
No, looking pensive, looking concerned, wondering what has happened.
I mean, he was doing well.
Yeah, but then this happens.
Yep. There
Okay.
we go.
He's out.
Sorry to register
Get hit, you
where
get
the jumps
learned.
are. And the other problem is, of course, Zangief has more life, so
Yes.
DJ's damage is not as significant, but you know, he is getting the left lead, he is getting these sweep anti-airs.
Yeah, because DJ's buttons do a good amount of damage, but on each bar it looks
Like
really-
nothing, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice conversion.
Interesting. Level 1. Doesn't
Oh,
need it.
yeah.
Machine gun upper. An eternally high hitting move. Even from Street Fighter 2. Like, if you get in Street Fighter 2, if you hit a machine gun upper, people just explode.
Oh, wake up, sway back. That was interesting. Yeah.
That is so good because registering when you hit a jumping button and somebody armors through the DI and actually having the awareness to hit the DI is so hard.
Wait. That combo? The stand short air reset?
Nell is a strong player.
Ah.
DJ seems awkward for his playstyle. I think the problem is
Nice.
he is strongest on bruisers, and so really something like Marissa is probably more fitting, but even then doesn't quite suit him either. So I think
Yeah.
he's in a bit of a character crisis where you have a very good player sort of challenged by the fact that nothing in the game right now suits him.
I know a couple of people in the scene who are going through that kind of crisis. It makes a little bit of sense because from what I've seen, Nell and Badstone tend to play similar players.
Yes.
And he does so well with his DJ. So I can see it, but I can also see how Nell is missing kind of basically a Balrog again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his thing.
It is
yeah.
tough. It's tough when your character 3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Yeah, it's tough when your character isn't in the starting roster.
Yeah.
Dudley comes as DLC.
That's what D-Man Bat said last night. He's not playing 6 because there's no Balrog.
Yeah, and Marissa's not a ball run. That's
No. She's fun, but
And there's nothing even close coming this season because there's Aki, who's probably going to be a weird Fong style.
yeah.
And then there's Ed that you already know how Ed plays, and
Yeah.
Kuma.
Well, although towards the end of 5, Nell was playing Ed,
True.
so we
So
might
that
have.
could be.
He might just have to hold out.
Yeah. And he was very strong with Ed. And speaking of being very strong, he just beat Norjas into the ground.
And we were just hyping him up.
Okay. Dodges the command throw with his sway, which I think he just moves really fast. Does he have
Right
the
into
rhythm?
level. Oh,
Doesn't have the rhythm.
half rhythm.
He got most of the way there, though. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Not optimal damage, but you know, we'll
You
take
gotta
it.
take what you can get. Nell doing a really great job just getting back.
And now just running at this point.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, if a Gi player starts smelling fear, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I think he's dead.
That's
I think
CA.
it's CA. I think he might
Yeah.
be dead.
I think you're alive?
I don't think so. Oh,
Oh,
dear,
just
just
barely.
barely. But he's got
Put him
Burnout.
in burnout.
what a
There we go.
what a check from
Okay.
All right.
Nell is alive by
Nell's not going down without a fight.
finding some bravery out of this fear because it takes guts to actually punch Keith in that situation.
Yeah. Even with me playing Marisa, I'm still so afraid of Keith.
Yeah?
We have equal buttons, but he's just much scarier.
He's terrifying.
And for good reason.
Big whiff punish. Let's go. He was whiff punishing those in 5. He's punished them here. And now Nubbum playing a lot more cautious, a lot more defensive, which I think ultimately, I feel like it's the best thing you can do against Keith most of the time.
process.
Yes, I definitely agree. Just kind of keep him out, wait for him to come to you, take your turn back, basically.
Nice. Double drive rush into the gas.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of these double drive rushes, and people have been needing stuff, you know, every single time he does it, so.
Oh
Oh
my.
no!
Ah, that was actually pretty good. Tough to, that was like a
So torn why
footsie
Lariat
DI?
doesn't hit behind him. Because Capcom decided that anti-air moves don't hit behind you just in general. It's not just Lariat. Every single move in this game that anti-airs has, like, special loading to not hit cross-ups, and it's really dumb.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's...
Oh,
Uh-oh.
fake fireballs.
I don't know.
Anti-air.
Big sweep.
Yep.
I was not expecting that to work. DJ always surprises you with his normal anti-air.
Oh, but wait a minute. Drive rush, drive rush.
Drive rush?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, what a sequence.
layer.
Got a follow-up, though.
Yeah.
Empty jump level 3.
Oh,
and
he
here we
bet
go.
it all.
Total
Yeah.
I
awareness
respect
from
that.
Billy.
Absolutely.
I respect that. He went for the dub.
But when it doesn't work, you gotta punish.
Yep.
Yeah.
And great punish from Nell. Oh, hey.
Here he goes again.
Oh,
Good jump with the running
layers.
bear grab.
Yeah.
Didn't actually manage to get anything, but I mean, okay.
But
I
he
think
didn't
the-
get grabbed.
Yeah, I think the layers that he made from that situation let him get away with that.
Yeah.
Oh, fall in love with the running bear grab.
That's not a whole lot of damage, but you know, we're not getting grabbed, and that's pretty. That's
Okay,
optimal. That's
here we
optimal.
go.
Level 3?
Into the corner.
No level 3? Oh no. This is
Hey.
very dangerous.
Yes.
Hey, hey.
One more throw.
Oh.
Oh,
But this is
I don't know
a
what that.
situation where Nordash
Okay.
thrives.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, he did it twice. Oh, he baited.
Uh-oh.
Now.
That's
Now.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah,
like
he
I
could have
said,
just SV'd
Had
him.
it.
Yep. He could have just SV'd him.
this
but-
is the situation where Nordash thrives.
Nordash,
you
the
didn't finish
baller.
eating with your food.
After Drive Impact, I've dropped so many combos against him, and he just blows me right up.
All right, Justin, it's gonna take over.
That was either very unfortunate or very confident from Nell to not use the level 3 there, which
I think
he could kill. He could kill. He could have taken the game and kept going. It happens. All right, let's find where the bracket went. Put it over here. Bracket for Ants here.
Oh,
Well,
is it
on
Dan
stream
up?
it's super big, but right here for us looking at it.
Yeah, I just got
Um,
glasses and I still can't see.
So winner of this goes to fight Kite, which
Okay.
is definitely interesting to have high mobility Jury versus Geef slowly lumbering towards her.
Yeah, it's a real bad matchup for Geef.
Yeah. And yet, I think Norjas has a shot because he's Norjas.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want Dan to win this so bad because I want the run back between me and him on stream.
Ooh. Who is Erebus? I have not heard
I
of
don't know.
Erebus
I
before
don't
now.
know.
I was gonna ask you if you know who he plays, but
No, I don't.
I don't
All
know
I
either.
know is the PS5 over there has Erebus' account on it. That's all I know.
I don't believe I've seen them before.
Yo, what's up, Dan? I see you in the chat.
Hi,
When you
Dan.
coming out from Marvel, bro?
I haven't seen that Dan in also so long.
He's the homie. He's the
homie.
alpha homie.
He's the
Hell
esports
yeah.
homie. Next Friday? Oh no. Very unfortunate because I'm going to be in Buffalo. So no Dan Cravat for me, at least not just yet. But it's okay. All right. Who plugged in a PS5 pad? Because we have no stream audio.
I still have the stuff plugged in, so we should be able to fix it relatively easily.
We did almost the entire stream yesterday without any audio until the very end
Oof.
when they
But-
complained. And
Yeah.
then most of the matches got done off stream, so we missed.
All right, they're trying to fix it. They're opening MS Paint, I guess. Where's sound?
Please insert the
There you go. Zowie. Hit the Zowie. There we go.
Wait.
Yep. What? Oh, yeah. No worries. We need the... It is no longer Norjas the Baller. It is...
Lucky
Erebus.
D is free question mark.
Lucky D. L. No, I don't want to pick it.
No, it fits. Keep it.
I think you can just hit reset and it'll at
Oh.
the bottom go. I learned that last night.
Clearly, yeah, I need to keep being here. JP.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm
Oh,
not-
the computer is having a moment. JP versus Sim.
I'm not sure how much JP matchup. Oh, well, I guess he probably plays Andre.
I think this is
Well, Andre
moderately.
hasn't played JP for weeks now.
Really?
Yeah, so when Rashid came out, Andre switched to Rashid, and then Rashid didn't match his play style, so he was playing Cammy last night, but Cammy isn't doing it for him either. So he's in a
But
crisis.
he is a Nemo disciple.
I know.
Dan has the corner.
Wow.
He's debating
Dawson
going
throw
back
loops?
to JP
Yo,
or
Dawson throw
trying
loops? Let's go.
Chun-Li next.
Wow.
But again, in a lot of people in character crisis
Yeah.
until someone matching their play style.
Everyone should just play Ken.
No.
No.
I hate Ken.
Big reactions from Lucky D.
Nice.
What do you mean? Nobody over 30 gets this? Come on, look at Dan. Look at that.
You know, everyone gets one.
Oh, but this is very, very difficult for. Oh, he
Goddamn
gets it
right,
anyway.
Ken's brain dead. I love it.
We need more Blancas. That is absolutely true, buddy.
I feel different.
Anyway, that was a rare instance of corner pressure from Dan.
I know. I feel like for most of Dan, you just see the long pressure out, keeping you out. You don't see him too much.
Very strong teleport dodge. I think this is showing what he's learned from Andre because he clearly is confident here.
Yeah, I think he's fading out the. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Fading out the thunder.
He didn't throw. That's the key. You can't throw JP in the corner because you will die for it.
And that's first round to Dan.
Oh, yeah. I need to set.
That's okay.
We're working
Ken's
through
not
it.
going to get nerfed for a
Didn't
year,
need to
so don't
reach
count
over
on
yet.
that. Capcom was very clear that they're not going to do any big patches until after TPT.
Yeah. I expect that if we're going to get patches, it's mostly going to be like, oh, patching out the Aki Infinite that is inevitably going to happen as soon as she drops. Very careful. All right, so Dan did the DI too early because if you too late, sorry, because if you do it early enough, the DI just goes through the ghost, which is
Okay.
really funny. But that's a bug, so they will hopefully eventually patch that out. That is supposed to be in JP's favor.
Now we can keep it in.
Anyway, Erebus takes a round. Another teleport. Dan taking a page from Zaf and starting to teleport through the fireballs. This is a very, very strange matchup because it feels like neither character can really use their zoning tools that much because
Yeah.
Sim can just teleport out of all of these ghosts and JP can spike them out of the air. So you're both sort of playing this game of chicken with each other about who is going to zone out first.
Not sure what Dan went for there. He went for EX something.
And Erebus takes the next round.
Want to bet it's super?
Yeah, it was probably super.
That's one thing that must be really bad for legacy players is a lot of people do supers with multiple buttons, especially if they came from Street Fighter 4. And in this
Okay.
game, EX moves take priority over supers. So if you do the motion, it's going to do whatever special move did it if it's EX instead of a super.
Yeah, from the little bit of 5 that I did learn, the super was like all the buttons, and it's weird just only hitting one.
Yeah. And you have to only hit one, which
Yes.
is just, well, you know, Street Fighter 6, it's got input problems. Capcom are really trying to sell us on these modern controls. And this is usually a checkmate situation for Dan, but against JP, it's a little different. Doesn't matter, though.
Nope. Dan said the last round was, you know, just a casualty.
Learning it. And Dan really knowing where to position himself against the spikes. I definitely think that he's labbed this after fighting Andre so much because
Yeah.
this is not what this used to look like.
Well, I was gonna say just in general, Dan has really shown that he is a strong player who's been around. Versus in 5, he was a bit more casual.
Until the very end, basically, when he decided, no, I'm going to actually fight again.
I wasn't around for the very end, so I must have missed it.
Yeah, Dan started winning weeklies a little bit by the end of 2.5.
Yeah, and then I started winning. Just casually drop this knowledge as he takes game 2. I think Dan has been playing very surprisingly risky, putting himself in burnout a lot. But, I mean, it's working out for him, but very dangerous. And yeah, here's showing what I was talking about is neither of them is really able to hit the other with their zoning options. They're just kind of, well, they're trying to make sure the setup
Sit
is
opposite
controlled.
corners.
But shouldn't have run it on PC, Dan. Should have put one of the PS5s up there. That teleport no longer being a DP motion is probably the biggest buff Dawson has ever gotten in his life. Because it is so easy now to just see something and hit the buttons and go.
Ooh, overhead.
Okay.
Erebus with the clean JP mix-ups. And both of them just swinging. No zoning allowed. Just start grabbing.
Get in, blow up.
Off the backdash.
Now that's a classic Dan teleport.
Yeah.
Drop it.
I don't get why he's doing all these drive rush cancels because he's putting himself in massive danger. Maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe he's seeing, you know, I have like an 80% life lead. What's the worst that could
Ooh,
happen?
good interruption.
Erebus fighting his way back, but I mean, this is a mountain. But if anyone can do it, it's JP until he can.
That's a good reaction by Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is just going to end up being an incredibly close set,
Yeah.
which is what you want to see when you get into top 8.
Yep.
Is just very good, clean play.
Absolutely. And Erebus showing that he's still in this. He's
Ooh, okay.
and
Okay.
he's getting knocked out of the corner with a DI reaction. Interesting. Prioritizing the side switch over damage. Dan is running out of drive bar. Level 3 confirmed. That's it.
Level
Oh,
two,
no.
yeah.
That's level 2.
He still was probably dead. Oh, no, dropped it.
Nope. Now he is.
I think he could have killed if he went into level 3 with the spike. He didn't have to do it. But I don't know how people like Kakaru do it, but it is a lot more finicky than it seems to get level 3 confirmed off the spike. It might have dropped. So, who knows? Maybe that was in his mind when he did that.
It could be level 2 is just his safer option and rather do that than risk it.
Because level 2 is definitely going to hit. Big overhead attempt, no anti-air. I haven't seen a single crouch fierce from Erebus so far. Which is very unusual because that's a fairly good anti-air. Dan taking the first round of this game very dominantly. Any gals in top 8? No.
I think Hanny's the only real guile we have, and he's not here today.
Yep. And Nunez is in California, so nope, no gals.
I thought he was coming back.
I don't know where he is literally right now.
No. I thought he was moving back to Massachusetts.
I didn't hear that, so cool. It would be nice to have him around again. I really like
Yeah.
Nunez.
Yeah, we saw him last year. He came to our wedding, and he said he was going to be moving, but, you know, things change.
Yeah. You never can predict how work is going to go, that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go, Zap. Hey, this is Lucky Leeward. Well, I predict Zap has a reasonable chance of winning this bracket as he stands right now.
Billy could beat him.
Good.
They did talk after grand finals last night. Zap gave him a breakdown of what Billy did that Zap learned upon, and they both are very adaptable players. So it'll be exciting to see how this goes.
I just think that it's interesting because the only person that I know can beat Zap
all right,
consistently is definitely not here, and that's Andre. And you know,
Andre was close to coming.
well, Andre and Burkish, and
Yeah.
I don't know if Burkish also got COVID, but
Okay.
I would, you know, if I went to Evo, I'd be staying home right now.
Yeah.
It's a very good position for Dan.
Yeah, this
be it.
burnout, yeah, just go
There it
for
is.
2-2.
Dawson wins.
Oh no, that's 3-2
no.
actually.
Is that 3? Oh,
yeah,
it
we
is
missed
3-2.
we
Okay.
missed one of them.
It's me.
Yeah,
versus
you can
Dan.
see it in the set
Yeah.
count on the screen.
We got a little
Whoops.
carried away.
But that's okay. Well, good teleports from Dan, good movement from Dan. Making it happen. And
And good job from Erebus for just keeping it so close.
first time we've seen Erebus here, as
Yeah.
far as I know, and that was an excellent performance. That seemed, yeah, that's solid, JP.
Yeah. And we haven't seen a ton of JPs lately anymore since, well, Andre switched, and at least not at a higher level.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess the only ones I know were him, his friend whose name I am, Rifle Check. There we go.
No, Rifle plays Manon.
Rifle went to Manon now? Okay.
Yeah, so he was jury, he went to Manon, and we're trying to convince him to go back to jury.
Only other that I can think of is Khan, and Khan was also playing Ken, so he could
Okay.
easily just not be playing JP, and so that's not Andre, not Khan, not Rifle Check. Just
No.
Vine is like the only JP left.
Okay.
Which is kind of surprising. Like, you hear people talk about what characters are really strong, and JP shows up over and
All
over
over
and over.
Twitter and Discord, it's
And,
JP,
you know,
JP, JP.
If they're not feeling it, they're not feeling it. You gotta go with what you're feeling.
I think JP is a bit way more popular online than he might be at locals.
Yeah.
At least here in like New England. Because even at GU, there's not really any JPs. It was just Andre when he did
Interesting.
come.
Wow.
A lot of Kens, a lot of Cammys, a lot of DJs.
That
at GU.
that has worrying implication for out-of-state performance, because we're gonna go to ECT or whatever, and
Yeah.
we're gonna run into a wall of JPs, and nobody's gonna be ready. Gotta play just fine.
Billy will be ready just because the amount of times him and Andre play online.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not again. Ken versus Dawson. Just a different Dawson this time. And Mr. Big with his credo of Lucky D is free. Is he going to do it again?
And Dan and Zapp's Dawson playstyles they feel very different. So I think Justin might have a good chance here about taking it back.
I personally think that the difference in the way Dan defends is going to make it for Justin. Absolutely.
yeah.
Because you just saw he did most of his damage on Dan just by throw looping. But Dan fighting back after a very, very big life lead, and Mr. Big's stuck. He's going to get chipped out. Or not? Oh, saved.
Oh.
I think he could have done like crash medium kick level 1, but you have to be really aware that you're about to get hit by that.
Okay.
But here we go again, in the corner. Big reaction.
Dan said not today.
He's been reacting to a lot of these DIs today.
It is, yeah. Which is very exciting to see.
You know, don't believe the propaganda that only young people react to DI. That is not true.
I mean, I don't react to DI very well. I'm here to prove the propaganda false.
Yeah, it's,
I forget you can react. So
Yeah. I think that there was a game designer on Twitter that thought that it was the way DI works in Street Fighter 6 is that you overload your opponent with so many options, and then you ask them, "Have you filed your taxes today?" And then they get hit by DI. Oh, that wasn't a full level 3. Okay, just barely manages to get to the
with
next
the
round.
overhead.
This is a closer match than I would have expected from either side. 30 is the new 17. What do you mean? Yeah, of course. I mean, Tokido's like, what, 38 at this point?
To me, they're immortal. Like, they haven't aged, so.
Tokido's just eternal. He's just part of fighting games.
Yeah. He is the lore. It is a battle of the fireballs.
Big life confirm from Mr. Big, and now a punish on the DI, which I think Dan was expecting to be able to use to get out of the corner. And if they manage this drive bar battle properly, not quite, because now Dan actually has bar. But no confirm from the drive rush fears. But this is still one trade away from winning. Burnout is where Dan wants this match. Burnout facing the corner, that's just free chip for him. He can do an EX Fireball at any time. And Ken doesn't really have a good option because the... Oh. Okay. Much... He saw the DI coming, he jumped over it, he managed to get through, just barely. And I believe that's 1-1. Am I bugging? Is it not 1-1?
I think, no.
Oh, because there's one win on top of Ken. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Let's go, baby. Oh, we'll see how that goes.
I've noticed a lot that Justin burns out so fast. And I don't know what the benefit to that is.
It's mostly just that he's really trying to establish a lot of plus frames and a lot of offense, and he doesn't always need to, because the thing is, when you're doing Ken stuff in neutral, it only takes one bar to do this, right?
Yeah.
It's only once you're already in and you decide to do a drive rush cancel that you waste your entire bar.
Yeah, because just from watching him, he'll burn out within the first 10 to 15 seconds.
I think, yeah, and the issue is because he's doing that drive rush cancel and trying to stay on offense, and then against Dhalsim, you need the EX Fireball. And as soon as you do one drive rush cancel and one EX Fireball, now you're out of bar. So you're really struggling with the decision of, do I want to stay on offense? Oh no. I mean, Dan is doing the same thing to himself.
I was just about to say, Dan burns out very fast as well. But building it back very fast.
I think for Dhalsim it's just a different calculus, because there's almost nothing that Dan wants to do that he absolutely needs drive bar for. Like, he can always float, he can always teleport.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do anything until he's trapped in the corner, so he can afford to do it.
1-1.
Now it's 1.
Yeah. Where it seems Ken relies heavily on his meter there.
Big reaction, because he's gotten away with that DI through the Stand Fierce a lot, and that is the first time that the Dhalsim player actually reacts to it. Stop kick.
Much adaptability from both of them so far.
And again, now he is at no bar, and if he throws an EX Fireball, that's it.
Yep.
Now he can't afford. And that unfortunately makes him somewhat predictable, because once you do, once you run out of the bar, you have to do Dragon Slash Kick to establish plus frames, and he can just snipe that out of the air. It's not that fast. So he doesn't have to blow 5 bars to get in. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I just feel like he keeps putting himself at a disadvantage, especially against Dan with his options, by burning out so fast.
Because he has the ability, once he's in the corner, to do whatever he wants. If he can slow down his meter burn even a little bit, he has a way to get out of this.
Yeah.
Right now, he's sitting on 2 bars. The temptation of doing drive rush cancel is high. And, okay.
It is.
Oh, he could have done the XTP or level 1. But, okay, that's fine. That one's a little more fine because you're about to kill, so whatever.
Dan hanging on by a literal sliver.
And that's the danger, right? Is if you burn yourself out trying to kill and then you don't, Dan just won.
Yep. Put him in his literal win condition. And that'll be another round of Dan.
Burnout is very dangerous, and I've been warning people from day 1 about this, and I think now that we are in month 2, people are starting to realize what they can do when somebody doesn't have any drive bar a lot better.
Right.
Because I remember, you know, I think the very first one, the Jump Street Jumpstart event,
Yes,
we had
yeah.
Burkish burning himself pretty much constantly, and
Okay.
nobody was punishing him for it.
Yeah.
And now I think people are a lot better at punishing this sort of thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I don't burn myself out a lot, but I take advantage of using my drive impacts when my opponent is burnt out, so I can get in.
Yep. And here, again, Justin is showing in the corner, he doesn't actually need to spend that much bar,
No,
and then he spends all of it immediately afterwards. So this is very tough, very difficult.
and even with Dan with such a small life, he's burnt out, so Dan can just get back in and take the round again.
It's a struggle because Dawson does so much chip, and where is the bracket? The bracket will be provided by Dan when he is in the chair again. Anyway. Okay, Dragon Lash to catch the air,
And
moving in, but again, he keeps spending it when he doesn't need it. He can
12
do another
seconds
Dragon
in,
Flash.
Yeah, actually 11.
Like, until your opponent shows you that they're going to DI through that, is that going to work? No.
Nope. And Dan's gonna punish appropriately. And I feel like Justin is just so predictable now. He's
Yeah.
doing the same thing over and over again, and it's not working. But he has to figure out some kind of adaptability to.
That's one possibility. I mean,
yeah.
that worked, but now he's sitting at full drive bar and
but
no
there it
drive
goes
bar.
again.
And in this case, it's fine because he's at a sliver, so you might as well pay it. But that's the danger. He's living on the edge the whole time, and Dan is taking advantage of it consistently. Laura with the savage power kick. I mean, she's right.
I mean, I've been watching him for weeks. I like Justin. I just think that, when you're doing the same thing over and over again and you're getting punished and blown up for it, you need to figure out something else. But what do I know?
You do know. Great catch on the backdash. So, and here we are again. Finally, that's something different. Do the Dragon Slash. Push him into the corner. Make it so that a single DI could kill Dan right now. So now, this is Justin's win condition.
Yes.
He doesn't really have to do anything because that should kill. Oh, not quite.
Okay.
That also happened at EVO, which is really funny. Even the top players on this planet don't quite remember how much chip Jinrai Kicks does.
Round 2. Fight.
I always forget, too, when you're in Burnout, the chip is that much stronger.
Yeah. But apparently not strong enough this time. It was the right decision, just he needed one more fierce on him or something.
Yeah. And
It's
there it is.
so dangerous to do that. And again, because he doesn't have the drive bar, now Dan gets to win from here. If he had drive bar, I know Justin reacts to that. I know Justin blows Dan up.
Yeah. But he's just burning himself out multiple times so early in the set that
Eventually Dan can adapt and
Exactly.
register that. And we end up with,
Lucky D going on.
yeah, to losers finals. And
And
we
I
still
think-
need, there's only 2 more matches,
Yeah.
which is Kite and Norjas, which is going to be really interesting.
Yes, I'm very excited to see that.
How does Norjas catch Kite? I have no idea.
I don't know if they've ever run into each other either.
I mean, obviously, the first time I've seen Norjas in Street Fighter 6 is today. So
Yeah.
I've definitely never seen
I know
that.
he used to play 5 long time ago.
Yeah.
He came back, but he's been coming to GU semi-consistently, so I've seen him there. Ex-
what a beautiful, beautiful video game we have here, where we have when people want to do super, it never comes out. And if you're just walking around in neutral and you wiggle your stick, it gives you super for some reason.
The amount of times I've accidentally level 3'd when I was not trying to is ridiculous.
Yeah. And like, this is not an isolated incident. I mean, we have everyone in that Evo top 6 that isn't Kakaru complaining about the controls the entire time. Punk, they're not precise. That's the thing. It's not that they're precise. They are more loose than in Street Fighter V. The input parsing is completely different. I could explain, but I don't want to because I'm already mad about it. But suffice to say, it's looking backwards as far as possible to try to give you something, and in doing so, basically never gives you what you want. It's really sad.
All right, here we go. Jury versus Beat.
It's complicated. It's complicated. The precision, it has a wider buffer, but the way it parses it is different, so you end up feeling like it's less precise. Supers are stricter than 5. That's definitely true. Anyway, Norjas just walking his way to the corner. No disruption, nothing. Just chilling.
Very jumpy.
Kite's starting to take a little bit of control here. Getting an anti-air.
Nice.
First anti-air he's done in a while. DI reaction. Norjas was getting a lot of DIs for free in general. And this time, Kite is actually ready.
Yeah.
And Beef on the verge of burnout. Not anymore.
Oh. Always gotta block that stand-in.
Can he kill from here? Oh yeah, with Fong Shui he should. Doing Dragon Ball combos.
Yep.
Oh, it's Geef.
I was
He
gonna
has
say
extra
Geef,
health.
I was just about to say Geef with that extra health, you have
Because
to
that
to
tiny
work
little
for
bit
it.
of bar, that's about 500 health. So yes, the extra Geef health has just saved Norjas right now. And it's hard to remember because it's just him and Marissa. Nobody
Yes.
else has different health
And
values.
I think Geef has slightly more than Marissa.
Marissa, yes.
Yeah.
Big drop.
Yeah, because when I play Norjas, it's not that different because our life bars are similar.
Yeah. Kite has been very, very unfortunate with those EXTPs throughout. He's gotten them baited a whole bunch of times. What is going on? What?
Oh.
Oh no. Alright. We're having some technical difficulties here. Norjas takes one game.
It's like when you let your cat near the keyboard and it's...
Yeah. No whiff punish. Kite definitely keeping up with the movement, but the question here is, yes, you have a life lead against Geef, but how real is that life lead?
Yeah. It can go from 0 to 60 so fast. But Kite's doing a very good job at keeping him at bay.
Yes. And I think if Kite can hold this, he can go pretty far. And yeah, Kite definitely looks like he knows the matchup because he's not getting tricked. He's playing it calm.
Yeah, the first set was just a warm-up for Kite.
Big
With the reaction.
Keep going. A lot more dominant from Kite and going for a Dragon Ball style reset. I think he did level 3. Oh no. I'm pretty sure he did level 3 there. That's very unfortunate. And he doesn't have an EXTP right now.
There it is.
Big throw. That dash is very difficult to react to. Oh, yeah. 1-1 Kite. Punish, but Norjas starting to make his way in.
Yeah. It's the Geef music, obviously.
Another DP that actually hits.
Okay.
That's optimal. Very good. And now Kite running for his life, making absolutely sure he cannot do this. Why did you
Didn't
parry
jump.
that? What?
You gotta jump.
My guy, he running bear grab from the full screen. What was that
You
about?
you had so much time to jump.
Why were you? Oh my god. Like, Kite knows this matchup. What was that about? Oh well. Pushing Nordes to the corner, but he's got 3 bars now, so. Oh, that's the sad thing. Lariat doesn't hit cross up. No punish on the SPD. Strong push with the dive kick, holding on for dear life, but you know, here's Nordes starting to round with 3 bars. Kite can die at any moment. But he's gonna push for a big life lead, just to give him a little more safety.
But with Geef's health bar, it isn't even half still.
Yeah.
So he's still gonna really have to work to win this round back.
That said, very
But hey,
very good understanding from Kite of the drop kick is fully unsafe. I think a lot of people have been just letting Geef get away with that for free, and Kite absolutely does not. I think he thought the level 1 would kill, but again, that's Geef life bar
Yeah.
checking him. 2-1 Kite. He really feels like he's adjusted. He's feeling comfortable. And Nordes doesn't seem to have an answer for this.
yeah, his play style from what he was Kite specifically from yesterday to how he's playing Norjask is vastly different. Because yesterday Kite was all about just rushing in, pushing you down, but it wasn't always working. And with Geef now, he's staying back and waiting for Geef to come to him, which is the way you have to play against him.
Yeah, her sand spears is really good. Kill, good. So Kite now on set point, taking it easy. And I mean, Kite is an offensive player. Kite is a very offensive player. But I mean,
Yes.
as he has shown in his Evo finalist run, he has the defense to keep up.
Yeah. I just think the way he plays Dragon Ball and the way he plays Street Fighter 6 have to be a little bit different.
Yeah. Big EXTP. But this is still absolutely Norjask's round if it, you know, if you just have one good hit, especially now that you've got Burnout
Yeah.
on deck. Because Norjask has been so good with those DIs. Oh, you can, you
Oh.
can't combo off that in the corner.
It doesn't matter.
So if you do Crouch Fear's EX Lariat, you can then do an EX SPD in the air. And
I have been grabbed by that and it feels awful.
he spends all of his bar, and it is like extremely wasteful. But every time that it hits, it's so demoralizing.
Yes. I never know how to come back from that.
I got hit by that for the first time by an Argentinian player, and I was just like, all right, you win.
All right, and Norjask's taking it back, so we're going to go 2-2. Oh, it just feels so bad on you when that happens.
And Norjask showing, again, that's how Geef life is you think that things are all going your way, and then he just hits you with one dropkick and you explode.
Yeah.
Wow, that dive kick is so good, it just beat the Lariat outright. One more grab. He has been so consistent in hopping over those fireballs. I think
Yes.
Kite is not sufficiently careful with the possibility that Nordes might just hop over it. Resist the urge to always walk back against Geef is so true. I mean, the Geef player is good enough, you're not going to be able to anti-air. Because the entire point of him having a shallow jump block is to make that hard. But Jury has plenty good anti-airs. Can you kill here? He's going to bet on it, but I don't think he kills.
I think with the extra life, it's going to leave him with just a sliver.
That felt good, didn't it?
Oh, no.
Perfect.
And he ends the set with a perfect.
Norjas the Baller has been defeated.
R.I.P.
Sad days for Grappler mains.
Right, so what does this bring us to next? Are we going into?
We are going
Winners finals?
into... I think... Are we doing loser semis first? Who is... Dan is
know.
MIA.
Well, if we are doing losers, he is playing next.
True.
Ooh, a Dan and Kite matchup.
Dan is looking kind of crisp today.
He is.
You, Dan.
And Dan's been labbing. So Selena, his girlfriend, plays Jerry, and Dan's been teaching Selena a lot. So I feel like he has a slight leg up hopefully with Jerry just from learning.
It looks like we actually have Billy. So
Okay.
that is...
Winners finals.
And I already forgot who was fighting Billy.
Zach.
It was Zach.
So we're getting a repeat of yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, I miss Little Pond. Those were so fun to run. I hope Billy picks those up again soon.
What do you mean if there was one tournament today?
I believe there's something else happening today.
We've had the date for today's event for like over a month. We've been
Yeah.
talking about it for over a month.
I know at least in June or so it was announced.
Yeah. We announced everything back in June. We had a decent showing at the previous event. Yeah, I know. Wow. All I can tell you is we are still going to be doing these events. If you feel like you can get into this top 8, come by next month.
Yeah?
I'll probably still be commentating, even though I feel like I could be in this top 8, but you know, whatever.
I'll probably commentate again because I'm still going 0-2. Oh, it's expected.
Don't be so harsh on yourself.
Oh, no. I'm having fun.
Anyway, let's go into the game.
Here we go.
So how is Billy going to navigate this? Because already Zaf is demonstrating, no, I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to let you drive rush. I'm not going to let you do anything.
Yeah, so I guess yesterday Zach was saying, oh, there we go. Billy sliding under the fireballs was what it took Zach to adapt and then overcome. So interested to see who changes their play style today. Because they played twice yesterday.
Billy playing unusually offensive because usually he hangs back a little bit.
He's usually so patient.
But against Zaf, I think he realizes he can't afford this. He has to go in.
Yeah.
He has to do the damage. He has to burn himself out right there because
Right.
otherwise he wasn't going to win this round.
But it's paying off. It paid off.
And I think he also realizes that the little hop that DJ has is not really going to work for him.
Yeah. Zach wasn't as much in the air against Billy as he was yesterday, so.
And I think he's realized that there's a certain spot on the very good DP from Billy, but overall, I think he's realizing that there's certain spots on the screen that he can't really stand on, and what he really gains a lot from is making Billy feel like he can throw a fireball and then teleporting behind him. Because there are definitely times where throwing a fireball against Dalston helps, but
Yeah.
big
Okay.
drive reversal, and again, Dalston and Burnout doesn't care.
No.
It is entirely Billy's round here for him to struggle through it. Yeah, nothing he could have done. True blocks. And we move on to the next round with... That's one thing that Billy has been doing now is he does the sweep anti-air, and if it whiffs, he's still holding down charge, and then he does the DP.
Yeah.
And that's been very effective. But
The one thing that I appreciate about Billy is he has so many answers to everything, and because of his patience, is able to react accordingly.
Yeah, and I think that that's sort of a double-edged sword because it makes him more vulnerable to throws and stuff.
Yeah.
Or situations like this, where Zaf has now equalized it roughly. Oh yeah, because it wasn't critical art, so
No, he wasn't in a critical art area yet.
that is a bizarre anti-air. I've never seen that one. But again, a lot of cautious play, a lot of relaxing, a lot of trying to hit that anti-air sweep. Billy not quite killing and putting himself in burnout in a very dangerous spot. No anti-air from Zaf.
There it is.
I am surprised he didn't die for that DI.
Yeah.
That usually kills. Oh, 1-4, Billy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I told you, is when he feels like Dalsum isn't quite working out, go to Ken.
Okay.
Not Jamie anymore, probably because he feels like Jamie kind of sucks, but Ken.
Okay. Yeah, so he didn't bring out the Ken at all yesterday, so they played six rounds. In both winners, finals, and the grand finals. So I guess Billy must be doing something right to make Zaf bring out his Ken.
I think it's the precision on side where Dalsum has a lot of trouble actually punishing him for it.
Yeah.
And meanwhile in Ken, I mean, you just block it. It's whatever. But going from something that he was much more comfortable with to this might not quite pay off for him. So
right. I am worried that this is going to be kind of a disadvantage for Zaf now.
especially because he doesn't really seem willing to do reversals as much as Justin did. So now Billy
And
has the advantage of
Putting a character like Ken against Billy's DJ, he's so comfortable with this.
Yeah, and I just don't think Zaf has the offensive strength that he does. He has very strong neutral and he can keep you locked down, but
Yeah.
right now he's showing that offensively he just doesn't really have the momentum to get started. Like, now he's got a back throw, and I bet you Billy gets out. Look at that, easy.
You can't keep Billy's DJ in the corner for very long.
That's it, game 2.
Yep.
Billy speed running this. Back to character select, going back to Dawson.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here, guys. Whoops. I can't actually punch through this. Or I guess kick through this because it's Ken.
Right.
Zaf's got a pocket Ken. I guess not. Billy looks on fire today. He's just going
Yeah.
in.
And just looking cool, calm, and collected on camera as well.
Yeah. Zaf looking like it's just another day at the office. He has no emotion on his face.
It's so hard to tell what Zaf is thinking.
I've seen streams where stream clips where he's like really upset and he still looks exactly the same.
Whereas I give every emotion away.
Now, Billy getting his drive bar back, and that was very hard. It is so rare that you actually get a cross-up anti-air like that. Billy
Yeah.
delayed it to the last possible second and it worked.
Well, he and Dan play, so he has at least a decent amount of sim knowledge and experience. But again, the way Zaf and Dan play are different.
Like that anti-air, which I have never seen any other Dalsum use anywhere. What the hell is that?
Zaf's sim is on just a whole different level.
Pushing Billy into the corner, and now he's the one setting the pace of offense. But Billy is just unbothered, in his lane, flourishing.
He has his critical art, but I don't know if he's
He
going
was
to
looking
use
for
it.
that hole.
Yeah.
He's not going to fall for any tricks that Zaf is trying to throw.
No, not at all. And here we have
And that was not a trick. That was he barely missed the spacing because that was the right option.
yeah.
So we are now going into set point again for Billy. And this is more the kind of rounds we've seen before. Does he have the combo? Yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome.
always.
Let's go. Weird back throw. I don't think he wanted to do that. That is very dangerous
Yeah.
for him. Fortunately, he's not in burnout, but very, very dangerous for him to have not done a forward throw there. Doesn't matter.
Nope.
Level
That's
3.
over.
Yeah, it's me on comms. Hi, Jackie.
Oh, no, not dead.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
Me either. I thought. There it is.
Okay, he's dead now.
DJ wins.
I didn't catch that. We lost channel points, folks. Yeah, it did not kill.
I apologize.
Sajam is so disappointed in me right now.
I truly thought it did.
I also thought it did. Anyway, that means it's Dan versus Kite.
Okay.
Then winner of that versus Zaf. And
We
then
might have a sim face-off.
that would be very, very funny if after
But I
all
feel
this
like-
it's just 2 Sims in grand finals just sort of floating around for...
No, for losers finals.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right. Ah. I think Dan has been playing so crispy today that I don't think it's impossible. I mean,
No. But I don't know if Zaf would then switch to Ken for Dan's sim. Who's to say?
yeah, in Street Fighter 6, -2 is literally +2 sometimes because of burnout. After all those years of that being a meme, now it's real. So remember, don't let your memes be dreams, kids. Alright, that is not Bad Stone. That is Kite.
You see Kite on one. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's Lucky D. It sure is, Wallaby. It sure is. DQ that. He's right here. He is doing nothing illegal
Just-
yet.
Make sure Dan doesn't win any money. That's really the only thing.
Well, Kite is going to be trying his hardest to achieve this right now.
Yes.
What? That's certainly a way through, but he drops the combo. Kite has been having so many drops today, and it's very unusual because normally Kite is just doing the most incredible feng shui engine stuff, and not today, I guess. But oh crap!
Oops.
My bad. It's all good. It's all good. We're moving on. We're moving on.
We're getting to
Yes,
the end.
yes.
We're a little tired.
I need a drink.
Oh, why is he so close to the...
Tan's giant face. Dan barely avoiding death by shoving his face into the camera. Kite, yeah, this is more what normal Kite gameplay is. Just all in, all the time.
Yes.
Get those.
Whether
he didn't
it
confirm
works
off
or
the
not.
jump, but it doesn't matter. Just keep going. And, you know, Kite looking pretty unbothered. I was wondering what he would need to do to get through Dan zoning, and the answer is not much, anything special. And that anti-air comboing off the jab, that is so much awareness and knowledge from Kite. 3.
Oh?
That's a decent amount of damage, but I think Kite still has the life lead, but he is in burn.
Oh.
And being at a slight life deficit and burnout is kind of a win condition for Sim, unless you dive kick right through whatever he does.
Yeah?
Throw, but his drive bar is back, so that's
Yes.
fine. Big tech. enormous tech.
Oh,
Extremely tense. Oh no, now he doesn't have life lead anymore. That's very dangerous for Kite. He can drive impact him. What's he gonna do? Level nothing. He has no super bar. Rip.
that is a tummy clencher.
Dan taking the round by the skin of his teeth. Kite, probably the only one that has been consistently aware of the teleports.
Yeah, I don't know who Kite plays.
He has no heal the impact. That's
A
not what I
lot
mean. I meant like just doing it and the actual hit of the impact, doing the last bit of shit. But, because Dan wasn't throwing out any buttons. But, oh well. Right now, Kite, again, offensive, pushing into the corner. No level 3, but doesn't matter. Just keeping his pressure up. And yeah, he takes a bit of damage, but
Still has the lead.
that bouncy fireball is so annoying. No. Drop, big drop from Dan, and no drop from Kite to take game 1.
Such a lovely
Judy.
DQ Dan. Well, he took off his glasses, so I guess I gotta DQ him.
Yeah,
That's illegal.
it's illegal how close to the camera he is.
True. Dan spending all of this bar for very mediocre damage. That's the sim life. Spend all of your bar to do kind of okay-ish damage. That bouncy ball has saved Dan's life so many times today.
Yeah.
It just did it again. Puts him up around. But Kite, I think, still has the momentum here. So I wonder if... yeah, Dan is switching to zoning with normals because he's noticing that Kite doesn't care about... Kite just doesn't care about his fireball, doesn't care about anything, but he is struggling a little bit with his normals. So
Yeah.
this time he has to confirm off of the jump heavy kick.
Oh,
No anti-air.
Dan just keeping him out.
Well, more so running away to the other side
Yeah.
of the screen as hard as possible. Big
Oh.
reaction. Yeah, you can't do that against Kite. But
No.
now he's burnt out. He's gonna go into level 2.
Kite's shown every round that if you DI him, he will DI right back.
He's always ready. And I mean, years of doing... Wow. I thought that fireball had the full 3 hits. Never mind. Let's go, Kite. But yeah, Kite is very used to reacting to 26 frame hits. That's just Dragon Ball Fighters in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And Dan in a very compromising position here. He is not happy. That level 1 barely gets him out of here, but he's still in burnout at a massive life deficit. And that level 1 now means Dan can't really do that much damage, even if he manages a hit. That is the only spot where Kite has failed to anti-air, because usually when you teleport next to him, he's been able to.
You can't DI against Kite.
Nope.
Judy.
I find that's one of the hardest things in this game is knowing when to not DI somebody, when to realize, yeah, 2A super dash for years. If you can 2A to super dash, you can DI back anytime. But yeah, the holding yourself back to not autopilot into a DI that is definitely going to get reacted to can be really hard.
Yeah. And again.
Oh, reset. Let's go. I don't think he... Oh, big drop.
Uh-oh.
Very sad. And now... this is very, very bad for Kite. Going straight for the stun is Interesting. Yeah, going
When
for the
will
stun was a
Dan
very
learn?
questionable decision. Because if he had just kept him in the corner and kept pressuring, I think he had a way to just keep chipping him.
Yeah.
But as soon as he brings the drive gauge back, now you're screwed. And yeah, he has 3 bars now, but wait, what?
Oh.
I don't think Kite wanted that at all. I think he was trying to charge stocks. And just got
Yeah.
it. Well, that gives Dan a very big meter advantage all of a sudden.
Yes.
So now Kite has to fight back through this just with drive bar, which he's perfectly capable of doing,
Absolutely.
as he has just shown right now. What? When did that beat the drive reversal? Oh, and now he has an answer to the teleport. He does jump back line punch. To the high teleport, anyway. Oh no!
Okay.
He got drive versus not drive impact. That's so sad. That's so sad. That is definitely a button slip from Kite.
And it.
Very unfortunate.
Yes. Now we're back to match point.
Yeah, we are at match point. Totally trust the scoreboard. But again, Kite very dominant, a lot of offense here. It has mostly been when he trips up on himself that he's caused a lot of issues, but...
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. Clearly, I've been so enthralled by the match that I just didn't put anything.
I mean, it's a nail biter.
Okay. Big chunk of damage from Kite. Is he gonna go for level 3? Yes.
Yes.
He gets like, I think, half of the burnout bar back.
That felt good.
And he can afford to do this mostly because, yeah, now he leaves Dan in burnout, so it's totally okay.
But again, Sim and Burnout
Doesn't matter.
Well, doesn't matter, but there he went.
It was a very risky decision from Kite, but, you know, it worked out.
So we will not be getting a Sim mirror tonight.
No, we will be getting the Sim Gauntlet for Kite instead. So Kite has to make his way through 3 more games of Dawson at minimum.
Hindu Temple.
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes 'cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. For a lifetime, I finished. That's my covenant.
Here we go again. But a completely different Dawson that Kite will probably have to do completely different things to.
Round 1. Fight.
Zaf seems perfectly confident in continuing to use Fireball. Automatic in the chat. Hello. Yeah, at worst, somebody here finishes in 3rd place. So let's see who that is. So
Either
far,
way, our top 3 tonight is incredibly high level.
yeah.
Hard to be mad with results.
Yep. And alright, optimal damage is not a whole lot, but you know, he still did it. And now here is where Kite really shines, is he's got the corner positioning. He's got very big punish. Oh, that's it. No,
No?
no level 1. He didn't spend the level 1. That would have been difficult. Incredibly high level, I guess. Zaf is a pretty credible person sometimes. Kite is an evil finalist, so I would say this is a high level match.
Billy's won 4 GUs in a row, so it's got to count for something.
Kite had the kill. Yeah, Kite had the kill. I think that's one thing that I think he needs to work on is when to actually spend the bar, because I think that he's either spent it and just barely not made it, or he's been in situations like that where if he had spent level 1, we wouldn't even be thinking about this right now. We wouldn't even be giving game 1 to Zeph. This game has really made me have to rethink how to do commentary because the rematches just come so fast. Kite already with no bar, but one good thing about Dalsum is anytime you parry any of his normals or his fireballs, you get so much drive feedback. So it's actually fairly easy to keep yourself out of burnout if you're a little calm about it.
Yeah.
Unless you get forced into the corner like this. Which, Wyatt. That's the second time he does that too. Big reset. That's it for Kite in this round.
Yes.
I think that's something we're gonna see more of as the game continues, is more people figuring out how to do DI resets, because people are starting to react to DI just like fierce into DI or etc. But when it's off of a reversal or like a reset situation, it's so much harder.
Yeah.
Kite very slowly pushing Zeph to the corner, but he will not stay. He's on so many shimmies as well. I think that's something that Kite is particularly strong at, is baiting on those. XTP, moving.
Oh.
Kite's starting to look a lot more confident than the previous game.
Yeah. I think he's fighting his footing again here.
Because ultimately, even though it is a different Dalsum, it is still Dalsum, so
Yeah.
you can have some idea of what to do the whole time. And he's been very effective with that fireball, just catching Dalsum at the bottom of his jump arc. Oh no. This is a struggle now. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Big throws from Zap. Kite taking the pace of the match, and then Zap switching entirely to Grappler Dalsum for a bit.
I was gonna say, we haven't seen a ton of teleporting this set with Zap's
Yeah.
Dalsum yet.
And I think it's because he realizes that Kite had so many good callouts previously.
Yes, exactly. It's the perks to watching your opponents play ahead of you. You can
Yep.
take notes.
But he did a teleport and he got called out exactly in the way that's expected. Slightly mistiming those parries is getting into so much trouble. But that's the risk and the reward against Dalsum, is if you drop your parries, you're getting that to happen, and if you manage to hold them for long enough, then yeah, you get most of your drive bar back and then you get it home.
Aggressive out the gate and back into the corner.
10 seconds to reach the corner. That is
Yeah.
nothing. No anti-air this time. Matches out of the corner successfully. And now Zaf is finally on the back foot, and on set point is the first time Zaf is on the back foot, which does not bode well for a Kite's chances right now. Zaf content to just keep defending these drive rushes and not worry about it. That's very close, but not quite. Burnout is very helpful for him, though. Oh no. Okay. No issues with that drive rush, at least, I guess. Huh? Okay. I've never seen somebody use it as an anti-air.
Me either, and it worked.
Wow.
And
that was Kite's game to win.
Yeah.
Right? He had the burnout, he had the situation. Could easily have gone the other way. decisive 3-0 from Zap.
Yeah.
Bad Stone. Zaffarino. L.
And so we are getting yesterday's weekly, but in reverse.
Yep. And with the way Billy was playing earlier,
He has Zap's number.
yep.
Training room.
All right, going with the.
Keeping everything predictable. Not gonna pull out pocket can again.
No.
That did
I think
not
he
work.
realized that was a mistake. It did not work how he thought it was going to.
Y'all better not curse Billy. Look, I am not committed either way. I am simply here to deliver word. Again, CPT ban stage. Get these people off the stream. DQ both of them.
Yes.
If he gets 6-0, I'm blaming y'all. I mean, I don't know. So far, so good for Billy. Look at this.
I try to remain incredibly objective against Billy.
What's the throw loop like on DJ? I actually don't remember. I mean, I know he has one. I just don't
A lot of
remember.
foot to the face in the corner.
There's Slasher. Now pushed into the corner himself. Doesn't block high. Really content, chill. That dash has been so effective. He's been making fireballs ineffective for a long time.
Yeah.
Against everybody he plays today. Oh no! That was supposed to be the kicks. That was supposed to be the kicks.
Yeah.
That's Street Fighter 6, folks. You think you got your move, you don't.
Okay.
Big corner advantage for Billy here. Very daring sweep, but I mean, Zap doesn't really have the meter to do the punish anymore. Oof. Not sure what Billy was trying there, but I mean, he has DI. I think he can kill Hero off level 3 if he, yeah.
Yeah.
Says CA, I don't think so, but he probably goes anyway.
I don't believe so.
Oh! Doesn't matter,
Nope.
fortunately, but wow, that was very risky. Well, we
He
have an even match.
typically throws those out when he knows he has to.
Gotta stay up. Big
Nice.
anti-air. Billy doesn't know the demo check. When somebody's parrying, they're actually locked out from being able to do DI while they recover from the parry. So if you DI into somebody that is just parrying and isn't holding it, they just get blown up every time.
I also did not know that.
There's counterplay to it, but it's so annoying and complex that you're just gonna hit him with driving attack. Don't worry about it. And that takes it. Wallaby has faith in Zap if he takes the reset. If he takes the reset.
Round one. Fight.
Mid-space jump. A lot of air slashers, but Zap is very consistently checking all of these drive rushes to Billy. Big stun, but that's just going to give him the drive bar right back. Big awareness on all this air movement. Billy very effectively avoiding the Dawson drive rushes, but he's really struggling to get anything done with these air slashes because he just floats away and then hits them with the jump fears. I think he just doesn't have an answer to the jump fierce yet.
Give it another game or so.
That's true.
Like I said, they both are incredibly adaptive, especially when they're playing each other.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm surprised that hit. I am so surprised that hit.
Whew.
Street Fighter 6 for once not betraying you. Yeah, that's what you do. Drive rush, cancel your into super. That's how you get through a whole bunch of stuff. Kimberly has a similar trick with teleport. That was optimal. That was an intentional rhythm drop to get more damage.
Okay, that I did not realize.
Yeah, if you have enough drive bar, you can sometimes drop the super at a certain point to get either more damage or more.
Okay, good to know.
There's also different versions of the super. Some of them are easier, some of them are harder. Like, wow. Big cat with a jump back from Zap, but he is still disadvantaged for now. Yeah, that's what he was waiting for. He was waiting for Zap to try to chase him and try to burn him out. And it's complete reversal here for Billy, setting the pace again.
Yeah, the round before this, towards the end, you can see how patient he is, where he just waits for it to come to you.
And I think that's something really strong in Zap, because Zap, I think, he's been facing this for a long time. He will not be the patient for a very long time. He will eventually want to do something.
Yes.
And I feel like he suffers more from tilt, just in general. So if Billy is able to take advantage of that, he might, he might take this game as well.
Yep.
Taking a very convincing round. And huge whip punish. But yeah, you gotta be throwing out those air slashers so that you can get these jumps. And yeah, in the corner, once you're already here, you don't have to do the rhythm drop to get more corner carry.
Right, yes. Alright, anti-airs.
The thing is, Zap is plenty dangerous. Like, from this spot, he can still win this, absolutely.
Oh, it's still very much anyone's round here.
Especially as soon as Zap gets 3 bars, which he is going to get.
Oh?
No, he can't do that because he also had the fireball. Oof.
There it is.
Bold, but reasonable. When you're in that situation and you're going to probably lose either way, might as well go for the high-risk option.
Yeah. Okay.
Big reaction from Zap. So he's been seeing now that Billy wants to get those VIs.
Yes.
And he's ready this time. That is now a huge uphill wall for Billy with not quite 3 bars of meter, but all it takes is one more throw. Is he gonna drive rush in? Is he gonna wait until the very last moment? Or is he gonna get sniped by a normal?
Oh,
The Dawson classic, the instant overhead. 2-1 from Zap. Zap in the camera looking unbothered, in his lane, thriving.
Neither of them give away any emotion.
So true. I feel like the jump back air normal combo that several characters have, him, Jury, and Blanca, makes them very strong in this game, where jumping out of a throw doesn't really give you anything. But for them, it always works. Blanca, of course, gets the best one, but is it good chili? Are you eating good chili instead of being here in this bracket, watching Billy Chip out Zap.
There it is.
Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear.
It's making me sweaty.
Big anti-air. Good lord. That was a huge bump. Anvil. And that was kind of a reversal of the previous round, but again, with this level of patience, you are able to get through. Yeah, and moves like that is the knowledge that sometimes just throw out a weird hitbox and see if it works.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna hit on purpose to avoid burnout, because if he blocks this stuff, he just goes into burnout and it's way worse. But Zap is using that to his advantage to just maul Billy right now. Oh, big drop. Rare drop.
Oh. Spacing just slightly off.
And now that here's the teleports again. Zaf looking dominant again all of a sudden, but with a big drop, you never know. No effective PI there. Dawson doesn't really have any drive bar to speak of right now.
There it is.
It's critical art, so I think this makes it one more interaction with Billy. One non-throw interaction anyway. And he can just hang out in this corner all
Yeah.
day.
There it goes.
2-2.
DJ wins. Round 1. Fight.
Tournament point for Billy. Never count on Billy being impatient because it's not going to happen.
Exactly. And it works to his advantage because players get so frustrated with
Yep.
it.
SF6 looks nice. I think it would look a lot nicer if the players weren't picking a CPT van stage.
They made the background stages so good. You should look at them.
Yeah, instead of looking at Mr. Insane Asylum over here.
It does make you crazy.
Street Fighter 4 players are... So in Street Fighter 4, literally the only stage that didn't lag was Training Stage.
Okay.
And ever since, everybody who was playing Street Fighter 4 who was still playing fighting games has this like trauma response to seeing literally any other stage. Like, it's gotta lag, we have to switch. But Zaf taking the game. If you lived through that step 4 lag, you'd understand. True, but we don't have that anymore. We have modern technology. And this so far has been a very even game. I mean, it's...
Yes.
It's right now very briefly to Billy's advantage, but Zaf has shown that the life leads aren't real.
They both have shown.
Absolutely.
So it really is just depending on who is able to get in and take advantage.
Billy specifically choosing not to spend bar, a little risky, but now he's walking into this last round with 3 bars, with any hit dealing a tremendous amount of damage, pushing Zaf to the corner with, yeah, he gets a strong drive reversal, but he's still at a drive deficit. And again, this corner pressure from Billy, just forcing it. Is he baiting it? Yes.
Yes.
I think he was a little worried that the ball would fall immediately behind him, but, you know, that's fine.
Billy's still sitting on his level 3.
Is he going to go for a big sequence? Oh, no, he won't. He's just going to just go level 3.
And that's it.
That's it. Billy gets the run back from yesterday.
Yes. Without...
Oh, dear.
That's all right. Without throwing it into grands.
Yeah. No reset, no nothing.
Nope. Just
Billy
incredible plays
clean.
from both Zaf and Billy.
Well, Good guy Billy saved us the level 3 animation. We don't have to watch that. Don't have to watch anything. Anyway, thanks for joining us, everyone, for
What
this
a
tournament.
great monthly we had today.
Yeah, it was fun. It took exactly 3 hours. The likelihood of Zaf taking the tournament has gone to 0, buddy. I don't think Zaf can recover from this. But thanks, everyone, for joining us, and we hope to see you at the next monthly.
Yep, and we'll be back next, Monday for GU and then Friday for normal BP.
Yep, and I don't have the date for the next Victory Road just yet. It's
either
somewhere in
gonna-
September,
Yep,
but
either the first or second weekend, depending.
yep. So see you all there, and as Omni Rabbit, signing off.
And Upsetty Spaghetti, which eventually I'll use my tag.
Yeah.